Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Voice of Fans Sportscast. I'm your host, Ben Reynolds. We have Professor Flowers, T. Wright, and RC in the house. We back with another episode. What's going on, fellas?
What's good, man? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. So y'all didn't party too hard, huh?
I don't party, man. Leave it to the
Hey.
youngsters.
Hey, no more season finales.
Nah, I'll be chilling. I'll be on the couch.
Man, same here. Stayed at home, didn't do too much, man. Just
Can y'all see me? Hear me?
We
We
cannot
can hear
see
you,
you, RC. We hear you though. Well, you having trouble getting your camera on?
No,
You
just I don't know what's going on. Maybe I have to go out and come back in, but I can
Hey.
see y'all.
Remove your hand from the camera. That might help.
Dude, I ain't even holding my phone.
Nah,
The camera not flipped, is it? Your camera flipped?
Yeah, he just logged out. So we're gonna get back to him. But I want to start off with the whole Cincinnati Bengals situation, what transpired at that game. And we're just gonna give a quick update on Damar Hamlin. They say he is breathing on his own, so thank God that he pulled through and they removed the tube, I believe, today. So that's great news. Great news. I know I just wanted to start off, seeing that report off. Cause I know everybody been thinking about the situation and everybody saw what happened. And it was just something I've never seen before. So, hats off to the medical staff, the Cincinnati. I believe it was the Cincinnati Bengals medical staff, or it might have been the Bills. I can't remember. But they did. Yeah, it was everybody. All hands on deck. Everybody did a wonderful job. So, shout out to them.
Most
But,
definitely.
yeah, I do want to. Before we get into game picks and everything, before we go into week 18 review, I want to talk about Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp real quick.
Okay.
So, did y'all see the tweets and everything?
Yeah.
Yes.
Flowers, what were your first thoughts on what was transpiring with his Twitter interaction and what he sent out?
You talking about far as with Damar Hamlin, right?
Yeah.
I had to read it multiple times to try to get what Skip was saying because I didn't want to be too quick to judge, any and everything of what was going on and whatever the world he was saying at the moment. But after just going back and looking at it, even before what transpired between them on TV, the next or a day after prior, because Shannon wasn't on the show the next day,
Yeah.
but Skip said too much instead of saying less.
Right.
That's pretty. That's plain and simple, because when that happened to a young man, like you throw everything out the window. Like common sense tells you the game shouldn't be played after that. This and that. It's much more things more important than seeding in a football game when a man is laying lifeless on the field. And it came off as insensitive. But I want to fast forward to when Shannon got back on TV. Man, you could tell something was going to go on as soon as the soon as they start rolling film, you had Skip Bayless just tapping papers on the desk and all. When it start, you already knew something was about to go on. It's a lot of it's a lot of nonsense going on with them too, and I just don't see them working together too much longer, honestly.
Yeah, Skip been on it lately. Let's just say that, especially with Shannon. When I first saw the tweets, it didn't really dawn on me what he was talking about. It was all mashed together. It wasn't like split up into sections. It was just all like ran on and everything. And I was just like, I not like that not even crossed my mind the implication of what's happening, like the playoff seeding, like that's not even crossing my mind. I'm trying to see like, is he gonna be all right? What's the situation? Like that never even crossed my mind. The playoff seeding, the implications of this game. It just like it didn't matter at the time because you just never seen something like that. And when you see a brother on your field on the land on the ground, your teammate, your friend, all this just fades away. And as an athlete, that completely went out of my mind. I just worrying about the individual. And I think what Skip was trying to do, I think he was just trying to beat everybody to the punch about what's going to happen if they don't finish the game or they don't come back and redo this game. I think he was just trying to be the first one to break in and also be controversial at the same time. Cause that's what he do. He get you on your toes. He get you all wound up. Then he gonna come out and say, "Well, y'all, it's not my fault. Y'all didn't read the tweet right. Like y'all overthought what I was trying to say." And then I think on the show he even said somebody from Fox told him he needed to reword his tweets. So it tell you that nobody can really understand which direction he was trying to go. Was he worried about the athlete or was he worried about the game? So on, so on. RC, what you? Yeah, it was just like what you thought about the tweets and everything.
I think Skip has a track record of doing stuff like this. This is like everything just came to a head. I mean, the stuff that him and Shannon been going through live on television, like a marriage that's ending. I said to you earlier, like when you start humiliating each other and embarrassing each other in front of other people, that relationship is over. So it's a lot more deeper than that tweet. It's just like self-sabotage. He's like ruining himself with his mouth and his actions. I think him and Shannon. I think Shannon probably was taken back by it because you thought this was your friend, but
yeah,
when push come to shove, they say drunk people and old people speak their minds. Baked people
babies
do
too.
at some point.
Babies too.
At some point, the real you comes out, and the real him came out. I don't think it was with Hamlin. I think he just won't. He's addicted to social media. He's addicted to everything that comes along with that, and I think he thrives in controversy. And he just, put himself in a bad situation. But I would like for them to conduct themselves like grown men. I mean,
yeah,
it look like they dating each other. I mean, it's crazy.
So, T. Wright, do you think everybody overreacted to Skip's tweets?
I wouldn't say that. At the end of the day, it's like you said, he lives for that controversy. I'm not gonna say that I don't think he had any ill will for Hamlin in his tweet.
Yeah.
But having a platform that you have to word that better. You know what I'm saying? You have to know that. And then for him to come and interrupt Shannon on his monologue and then say, I'm not taking my tweet down, just like you have to have better wording about yourself.
No, we can worry about the playoff seedings after the next day. We can worry about that the next day. Like that NFL, not thinking about it at that time moment. You saw them updating their posts, keeping everybody updated. They not worrying about that. So why are you worrying about it, Skip?
Man, listen, I'm gonna tell you this. It's merging two different eras of sports. Like this man saw Joe Theismann break his leg, and they played football after that. These people have seen. They played football a week after 9/11. This is a different. You're merging two worlds. I'm not trying to give him an excuse, but there's a lot of bad things that happen in the National Football League. It's just as we go forward and as we evolve as people, we're starting to realize we've been desensitized to murder, to like bad injuries. You know how they keep showing the replay of a broke leg? Like that's not. Remember when Willis McGahee he laid doing this? Like
Yeah.
you're not supposed to be able to see that stuff, man. And like, but we've been desensitized to people's feelings and emotions, and you merging old school Skip Bayless and new school technology and being able to hear everybody and see everybody's opinion, and it's just just blowing up before our eyes.
Yeah, exactly. It's unfortunately that we have the power of word at our fingertips. Like it's amazing that we don't even have to say anything. We just type it. Bam. That's it.
Right.
So I add two things real quick. We were dramatized Monday night. We all were. I don't think a lot of people even realize that we seen a man die for a minute on the field.
Yeah.
And be brought back to life. So we were all dramatized. I tell you what, though, prayer works.
Yes,
we can't say that. Definitely can't say that, because from what happened to Damar from Monday to now, for him taking them tubes out, he's sitting up talking to the team, talking to his family, man. The one thing you can take out of that is, well, positive wise, is that it goes to show you, man, if we all just pray for each other,
man,
and work together. Man, things. I'm telling you, man, that's what it showed me. Anything can happen.
I actually think, man, that God works in mysterious ways, and it made the world stop again. It made the world stop again, and it made people pray on national TV. It made prayer become important. And I thought about the same thing, Flowers. Like, what if we just took out the time and just like pray for each other? Really, instead of saying pray for London and pray for these different school shootings, why don't we actually do it? And because I've been guilty of that. I'm gonna pray for you. Don't even pray. And I realized, like, figure of speech, man.
You know what I heard, RC, though? It's funny you said it. I do that all the time. People like, I'm in the children ministry, so people always ask me for prayer. And I'm like, yeah, I got you. And I go to bed just forgetting all about it. But this one guy, he said something. He said, when somebody asks you to pray for him right then. Go ahead, right then. God, you know how crazy our lives get, and we get busy, and we just forget. It's not nothing that we just do on purpose. It's just something that just happens.
We're so busy. Go ahead.
They made this short story, and this is real, man. Like I lost my cousin a few years ago. Like I say a few years ago, it's been over 10 years, and I remember sitting in the barbershop getting my hair cut, and it came across the news that a man got killed on Highway 49. And the first thing out of my mouth, we need to pray for the family. I had no intentions on praying for that family. I just said that. My phone rang right after that. And I didn't know that my family was going to need those prayers. So
we lost him. That was good. All right, there we go.
But my whole reason for saying that, I'm learning from that, not saying something. Say what you mean. You actually pray for people, bro, because you may need those prayers.
Exactly. All right, so let's talk about the playoff situation. It's transpired. I don't know if they came out with a final decision, but I think they have. I'm not quite sure. But they said that these games are going to be played on a neutral site. The AFC Championship game. They said the Bills, Chiefs. What's the other team? But I can't remember the other team. They all came together and they agreed to play the AFC Championship game at a neutral site.
Wow.
With that being said, do you think that was the right call? Should they replay the Bengals in the Bills game?
No. Do not replay that game. Move on. It's too much. It's too much that happened in the game to have to revisit and replay it. So I'd rather them either, like I say, just give them a draw. I think they postponed it. So I think if the Ravens beat the Bengals this week, they'll have to play each other in the wild card, and the home field advantage will be determined over a flip coin.
Yeah, here's the tell. They said if Baltimore beats the Bengals, the two meet in a wild card game. A coin toss will be used to decide the location of the game. I feel like I don't know. I feel like this could be better than that. A coin toss, that's the best solution, though. A coin toss.
I mean, it doesn't make. I mean, if Cincinnati is the division winner, regardless, it shouldn't matter. But I mean, hey, Cincinnati just go win Sunday, and we won't even talk about it.
So, what did y'all think about them? With possibly adding an 8 seed to counter set what happened? I mean, the first two teams in the AFC would get the bye because of the situation, and it'll still play out. But
Okay.
extra teams just make the playoffs.
Now, if they do that, is it permanent or is it just a one-time thing?
Well, just one time thing. You gotta, adapt.
I think that's doing too much. I mean, if you're gonna add an extra team to make up for what happened, you're gonna have to keep that. You can't just do that for 1 year.
You say you can't throw that out.
No, I mean, like I said, just postpone the game. It's not like the first time a game has ever been postponed in the NFL. Let's be real here. Play the games out this week. Go by winning percentages. Let's not make this harder than it should be.
So you're saying, so like I said, a lot of people saying they could have pushed the playoffs back up 1 week later to play the Bengals and the Bills
just for one game.
And he said because of the implications, because
okay,
let automatically give the Chiefs a first round bye.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Okay, if the Bills win this week and beat the Patriots, they still beat the Chiefs, so they would still own the tiebreaker over them.
No, they lose a game. If the game was canceled, that means the Chiefs still had a better record. So they were talking about the win percentage. So they were saying, shouldn't they go off win percentage? But they're like, no, because it's still favor the Chiefs. They still got over the Bills.
Honestly, if they gonna postpone the game and not count it, I feel like you still have to give Buffalo and Cincinnati the benefit of the doubt. I mean, they beat the Chiefs. That's all I'm gonna say. They beat them. So if Kansas City didn't lose against them, I wouldn't have nothing to say. But they both beat Kansas City.
Right there, it is. Right there, it's common sense.
Yeah, common sense, but a lot of people are not using common sense right now.
I know.
Cause they said they couldn't end the game in a tie because it would give the Bills the advantage over the Chiefs. Like I said, they own the tiebreaker for that.
That's my first. That's my first one right there. Ended in a tie. It benefits both of them. Ended in a tie.
Yeah, because either way, Chiefs are seeing pretty. They all they gotta do is just beat the Raiders. It doesn't matter. Look, they can lose to the Raiders, I believe, and still win. That's why they said the AFC Championship game is going to be playing on a neutral site. They say all teams
so that's in stone. That's in
stone. That's what I read.
Okay. So listen. AFC Championship game on a neutral site is going to benefit the Bengals. Is going to benefit the Buffalo Bills because neither one of those are true home field advantages. Kansas City Arrowhead is a true home field advantage. One of the loudest stadiums in that football league. So the Chiefs are going to get screwed because I guarantee you neither one of those two teams want to go into Arrowhead. So, I mean, but at this point, if you're really good, like you say you are, show me.
I guess.
Go win.
It's neutral. I guess that's better than nothing.
Bring your fans
indoor. Play it indoor. Play it at Lucas Oil. Play it in Reliant. Play it somewhere like that. Play it at Ford Field somewhere.
You can use Atlanta. You can use it in Atlanta because they ain't gonna be using it. So,
hey, I like the RC. Yeah, Atlanta definitely ain't gonna be using it.
Yeah, perfect spot.
So I don't know. We guess we're gonna see how this plays out.
I know why you want that AC though.
Huh? What you say?
You want that AC because them Saints to be in there, man. I want y'all to get in to deal with them.
I'll listen but the thing is, RC, somebody bust my bubble. I'll listen to Pro Football Focus, and they said it wouldn't matter the Saints if they did add an AC to the NFC too, because I think the Lions own that game ahead of us. So they said we went out and the Lions still win.
Yeah.
They're gonna take it. So I was like, you know what, bump it. I don't care anymore. After I heard that, I was like, forget the AC. It don't benefit me any. That's for sure. All right, so let's go and dive into week 18. Their games. We're gonna go through these pretty quick because some of these games don't even matter. So Chiefs versus Raiders. Derek Carr is out. He was probably gonna be on a new team next year. Well, he is gonna be on a new team.
New Orleans, sir.
You know what? At first, I wanted. If I can get my pen. At first, I wanted Derek Carr, but after hearing Brian Baldinger talk about Derek Carr, I was like, I don't know, man. I think he's a Raiders fan or something like that. All right, he's a Raiders correspondent, but he said 1 week he'll look like a world beater, then another week you're like, who is this guy? So I don't want to go through that,
bro. I think they forget all the variables. The Broncos fire the problem and almost beat the Chiefs. Like the Raiders take out Carr and put in Stidham, but he fits the system. That's a Brady system. Carr is not a Brady system guy. It's like these quarterbacks are really good. This guy got over 13,000 yards. Bro, listen. That guy done had 3 coaches. They got rid of all kind of scandal. One minute you hugged up with Antonio Brown, next minute he gone. Then comes Devontae Adams. It's so many things that go into chemistry. Chemistry, man. But you see they get rid of the quarterbacks too quick, bro. It ain't him. You get him in New Orleans right now with them weapons and just let him play.
Like what coach have Derek Carr had that been stable?
That's my point. Got a head case. Got 3 head cases.
Yeah. Like, I can't go back that far, you know.
Let's see.
It's been rotated. He had
Del Rio.
Gruden.
Who am I missing? You had
like
my
mind going blank. Kind of like one hit wonders.
The interim guy that came in that did okay. That helped them get to the playoffs.
Should have kept him.
Then you bring in McDaniels, and we know everybody that come out of New England wants to be Bill Belichick, and they struggle mightily. This will be no different. McDaniels is,
he's done. Well, he's gonna bring back. They bring him back next year, but
the Raiders got talent. They can win. They got talent.
Matt Daniels ain't gonna help them win. That's the problem. So, everybody taking the Chiefs on this one.
Yeah.
No, I'm taking the Raiders.
You taking the Raiders?
Yeah.
RC, you out your mind.
No, I think it's yeah. I'm tell you what.
It ain't leaking.
I watched the Raiders last week against my defense, and I'm gonna tell you what the Raiders do have, bro. They can score. It's a rivalry game. It's gonna be closer than the experts. I think it's gonna be a good game.
That's the only person. That's the only thing I gotta say right now. That's the only thing I have to say.
You do not get to question quarterback play, brother.
What do you mean? I haven't lost that title.
Your analogies, the way you grade quarter, you've been wrong. I watched Jarrett Stidham. Jarrett Stidham plays great. He played within that system, and Devontae Adams make everything look Waller.
He's a turnover machine.
Who?
Stidham. He made horrible throws.
This game will be close.
I seen him plenty.
It'll be close.
He was on the Patriots, wasn't he? Was he not?
Yep, he ain't in the Patriots no more, bro. Listen, Devontae Adams is the difference. Last week, my defense, the number 1 defense in the NFL, looked like all that kid got to do is get the ball in his hand. Nick Bosa can't hit you if the ball's not there. And ding. He's surgical. Like, and the Chiefs ain't got no world beat. This game gonna be close. Like, close. Watch.
I misspoken. Flowers, T. Wright. Y'all taking the Chiefs, right?
Let me say something real quick. I'm gonna take them because I'm gonna take the Chiefs just because that seeding implication.
Right.
But if I was gambling, my gambling people, I think it's like the Chiefs like -9. Take the plus.
Take plus.
That's easy money. Take plus.
Well, we're gonna go into the game pit standings, and we'll see why I'm on the rise. This the last week. This the last week. I'm about to surpass 2 people that I've been facing this whole time.
Show
I'm about to show you after the game pit. So you want to see him now, huh?
So no, okay. I don't believe it, bro. Y'all start keeping up with y'all.
Let's run it.
He came from the bottom, really from the bottom.
Let's run it. Let's see. Oh man, let me get to it. Did I delete it?
You didn't delete it. Come on.
I think I deleted it. Let me upload it back, and
He changed the number. See,
man. For some reason I deleted the clip, but I'm uploading it right now.
Where you at on the list?
I'm what, 4th?
You ain't moving nowhere there.
I am. I'm past Tyler, and I'm about to show you why this week matters. And y'all better come correct. Because I'm about to jump both of y'all if y'all mess up. And y'all messing up already.
But listen, bro, me and Flowers gonna if we even, you still can't pass it even.
All I gotta do is just pick a couple more games, different games, y'all. And I'm winning.
What did you go last week?
Let me go back to the standings, the paper.
Bro, I
went 11-4.
Who else
went 11-4?
See, right.
Styles,
He
you went
moved
11-4.
too fast, bro. He
Okay.
moved
You
too
hear?
fast.
You hear?
Tyler went 9-6. All right. Tyler 9-6. RC 11-4. Gatwood 12-3.
How you gonna pass me if I'm going 11-4?
Because you're not understanding where I'm at.
Where you at? We
All right,
still
but I
ain't
told y'all.
seen.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Yeah, let me see this, man.
There we go. The standings.
You're not
Yeah.
catching. You're not catching us, man. You're not
Bro,
catching
What
listen
us.
y'all
to me.
talking about?
You're not
Listen to
catching
me.
us, man.
How, Sway?
Now
How,
RC
Sway?
is 2 games behind Flowers. I'm
Ben, you're
feeling
gonna have to
right.
go 14-2 to catch us.
I said 14-2. Look, y'all already chose a different game with the Chiefs and Raiders, so y'all just help me out easy.
He done
That's
picked
all
the
it
Chiefs. I
is.
did. I picked the Raiders. He didn't pick the Raiders.
So
And I'm skeptical right now. I'm telling you, I've been skeptical all day about it. So it may change. You never know.
and
Boy,
the only person I can't catch is
Gatwood.
Gatwood. That's the only thing that's going down right now.
Gatwood, a bad boy.
That's it, right there. So that is the game pick standings.
Bro, that dude made
Big
one
break.
of the. I'm talking about one of the biggest comebacks in history. You was at the bottom of the bottom, and I'm saying we got next year, bro. All of us we got to keep our eye on Swift. He's Swifty.
Man, no.
Hey,
He's
so
stopped.
we all
Dare
got
you.
we all
How
got to
dare
keep
you
track of our
accuse me?
record, bro.
Keep
I'm
track of
keeping
all
track.
that
I'm the
shit.
track record keeper.
That's why I checked them, T. I had to make sure we were right.
Look, I can't help that y'all slacked up. I'm trying to tell you, when the season went along, I knew who these guys were. I knew what each team could do. So it just made
bro.
things easier for
Man,
me. You know what
let me brag on myself real quick because I'm
Okay,
the
go
one that
ahead.
started from the bottom and rose to the top.
You really
Okay.
did, bro.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that, but okay.
Man, my first 3 weeks. I was 4 for
Oh,
5.
yeah, about 500.
Gatwood has led all year. From
Every
start to
dog
finish.
here, I guess.
Nah, bro. He really getting it right.
Yeah, he is. All right.
We 50 games over 500. Let's give ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did really good. T-Right, I don't know. He been smoking something. And
Dang, bro, what the
his pitch been getting worse and worse.
Bro,
I never seen somebody go 9-6.
hey, Skip Bayless ain't got nothing on Ben Swift.
Yeah, you do, bro. That's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, he
that's
gotta do
crazy,
that.
bro.
Hey, come across the table, Tyler. Hey, show up to the podcast. Don't be dipping out. All right, you gotta show up to the podcast. All right, so the Titans, 7-9 Titans are playing against the 8-8 Jaguars.
They playing right now? But they got Thursday night game?
Saturday.
Okay.
So Trevor Lawrence, he came into his own. So
you were wrong about
right
Trevor
now the Jaguars
Lawrence.
are sitting pretty. I maybe I was wrong about Trevor. I don't know.
Maybe.
Time will tell. Time will tell.
Did you say time will tell?
Yeah, just second year?
Going to the playoffs.
It's the second year. Mm-hmm.
Second year. So time will tell, Tyler, like I said.
He's going to the playoffs, bro.
So RC, who you taking in this game?
Bro, quick, Jags.
Okay. Why is that?
It's easy. I've been telling you all year. Like Doug Peterson is the quarterback coach. I'm gonna rub your nose in it. Because you've been talking about my boy. And the thing about it is, what a turnaround, Doug Peterson. Way to get it together. Yes. Way to play to his strengths. Way to let him be sunshine. And he ain't really got a number one receiver yet. So you need to be really scared. Once he get a guy over there that we all know, because ain't nobody just picking Jaguars to put on their fantasy team yet. But
yeah, Evan Ingram, Zay Jones.
Not yet, bro.
Don't they have Marvin Jones?
You know what you mean.
You know what I mean. They get a dog over there, it's gonna be a problem. Jags by 14.
So if y'all didn't know, Joshua Dobbs, I believe that's his name.
Yeah.
He's playing for the Tennessee Titans. I think that I don't know, but Leak is injured.
He was injured last week.
Yes. Was it his leg or his shoulder?
Leg, hip, or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So he's out, and Joshua Dobbs getting a nod. So I think that pretty much put a bow on the Titans season because what I saw from Joshua Dobbs, I'm like, he's just a bridge guy, he just number 2 quarterback pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel sorry for the Titans, especially, man, Mike Vrabel built this team from the ground up. Then all of a sudden they trade AJ Brown, and they thought they're gonna bring in a young rookie to do what AJ Brown can do, which is crazy. So that offense is in shambles. Hopefully they can revamp next year, but they have to get another quarterback. I don't think Willis, like I said, time will tell, but I don't know. I just he's not really a pocket passer either. He's more of a Trey Lance type of guy. We don't know too much about him. So we will see about him. Flowers, who you have in this game?
Jags. I can't take Trevor Lawrence or Joshua Dobbs, even though I am a little skeptical of Vegas putting this like 6 or 7. I probably would take the points if I was gambling this game. I won't touch this game as far as plus and minuses. I'll take the money line Jags on this one. But Tennessee and they rested their starters. They didn't play against Dallas. They put up a formidable match sitting all their starters. So we can't sit up here and think that Variable and that team won't be ready to go down to Jacksonville and battle. Derrick Henry's had his way over the past 3-4 years with Jacksonville, but in a matchup like this, I can't take Sunshine and Joshua Dobbs and not go with the better quarterback in this one.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel. What about you, T. Wright?
I'm also going with the Jags.
All right. And make it unanimous right there. Bucks versus Falcons. I don't think we got to talk too much about this game. I think Desmond Ritter's getting the start again. I believe the Bucks are in regardless because they won the division. So would y'all sit Tom Brady for this game?
I'm going to rent his house. I mean, sit his ass right at the house. Like, and he's the luckiest man on earth right now, man. He should not be in the playoffs. Y'all couldn't capitalize. Carolina couldn't capitalize. It just makes me mad. Tampa Bay should be at home.
I agree.
Absurd to be
and what's so crazy about it, though, Tampa Bay can literally upset one of these teams in the playoffs.
Dallas.
I'm telling you.
Dallas.
The Cowboys about to cowboy up. Watch, here it comes.
He said another cowboy up.
Yep.
They got everybody back too at the right time.
At the right time, though.
And I bet people saying it wouldn't be the playoffs without Tom Brady. Well, here he is. He's back in it. I never seen nothing like it. The Saints screwed the pooch on this, man. We should have put together a string of wins a long time ago instead of doing it now.
Sorry.
Everybody taking the Bucks?
Bucks.
All right. Sounds right to me. Let's move on to the Patriots and Bills. 12-3. The 8-8 Patriots are traveling to Buffalo to play against 12-3 Bills. I want to ask y'all a question about Matt Jones. Did y'all see that video clip of what happened, what he did to Eli Apple?
Yeah,
I didn't see that. What did he do?
So he threw an interception. It was like I think it was a pick six, and he wasn't really chasing after the guy who was jogging down the field, and he saw Eli Apple in his rear, in the back of him, and so he went backwards and like kind of chop block him or something. Like he went at his knees, and he was just kind of like he saw like he was running, he just saw Eli Apple right behind him, and he just kind of like went low on Eli and try to take him out. I guess I guess he had something on his head, a price on his head or something. It was like an assassination attempt to me. So, and everybody was like, "Man, he's dirty. Do y'all think that was a dirty play?
It was dirty.
Yeah, sound like
no need for him to cut back and even try to make a block when he's not even in the play. Like Eli Apple's not about to hit him. There's no need for that. I'm starting to hear more and more about how dirty and how unprofessional Matt Jones is.
Yeah, he threw like a tantrum. They say he throw tantrums sometimes, so it seemed like he tried to take it out on Eli Apple. Not saying that Eli Apple deserve it and anything, but
come on now, you supposed to take care of your Saints people now. Come on now.
RC, why you shaking your head? I'm just saying, like, You know,
we don't claim him, man.
yeah, we
Y'all
don't
don't
claim
claim.
him. We don't claim him.
Y'all
You
don't
guys
claim Eli.
communicated. You
We
guys
don't.
communicated. That's what happened to Eli. So
Matt Jones know who to do that to.
Right.
RC, you would got over here, threw some hands.
I'd have beat the brakes off Matt Jones on national cable. Not national TV, national cable. I'd beat the brakes off. Like, we gonna be, it's our last flip. I'd have been like, I'd have told him,
I know that's right.
We gonna be out for a few weeks, Matt. It's it, bro. You try to take my livelihood, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You try to take somebody's career away. You can't be doing that, bro. So
I just seen it. That's nasty work. I just seen the play. That's nasty.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
So the Bills, like I said, does the Bill need to win this game? Because I'm still kind of like iffy on the playoff situation. It really, they said they're gonna play on neutral site, so it really don't matter.
And it's a go play.
Go ahead, Flowers.
Can I go first?
Yeah,
because I'm gonna make a bold predicament. I might be right, might be wrong, and it's all right. Bengals, Bills, AFC Championship, book it.
Oh man,
wow.
Hey, you said Bills, Bengals.
Bills, Bengals, AFC Championship, book it.
Mm.
If they don't meet in the second round, they'll see each other in the AFC Championship.
Mm. Because I think the Patriots need to win this game to get in.
Yep.
I don't know this whole scenario. I don't know. Oh, it's win to get in.
Yep.
They don't need nobody to lose or anything.
No.
Okay.
With them beating Miami last week, they gave them the lead.
So, Tyler, are the Patriots going to take care of business and get in the playoffs?
So I'm confused as to what the Bills situation is. Does it matter if they win? Does it change anything for them?
Wouldn't they get the third seed if they lose?
And if the Bengals won, they would get the third seed.
I think that's the only thing about it. But still, they still get a home game versus the seventh seed? No, against the sixth seed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They're gonna play the fifth or the sixth seed, one or the other.
So regardless, they're gonna get a home game in the playoffs.
Yes.
Yeah. Regardless.
It depends on if they rest they players. I think they might go out and play for what's the name, like RC.
Damar Hamlin. That's why I'm thinking too. Like they gonna go out there and get this win for him.
And it sets up for them to
ride
the wave of Damar.
Yeah, exactly. All that emotion. You already know how it's gonna go. Everybody taking the Bills?
No doubt.
Yeah. Most definitely.
All right, Vikings, Bears. RC favorite team. Kirk Cousins, Captain Kirk, going against the 3-13 Bears. I ask you this, Flowers. Do you think Justin Fields is a little bit overrated?
I don't want to say Justin Fields is overrated. I just think he doesn't have anything. Been saying that all year.
Mm-hmm.
Now he did do something that I did question. And when the Lions dropped back 11 people and he just he threw it to
Aiden Hutchinson. That big old dude. How tall Aiden Hutchinson? Like 6'5"?
About 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah.
He didn't see that big old DN on the sideline.
Well, I mean,
he rushing the ball more than passing. I think he had 110 and like
the
80-yard passing or something like that. It was ridiculous. So a lot of people starting to question. Yeah, go ahead.
That's unfair.
They're running him though. They just.
They're gonna run him to death. That's what's gonna happen to him. They're gonna run him to death. Matt Eberflus and them are doing that young kid injustice. They're not doing him any kind of justice. Yeah. Where is a coach that's teaching him like Trevor Lawrence has with Doug Peterson? Where is that? Like, you can't expect Justin Fields to go out here and play Superman and carry the ball 10 plus times and expect to make it through 18 games. Let's be real here.
Right.
He's not playing this week because he's hurt.
Yep.
He's not playing. So they haven't done him any favors.
No, I just don't like how they using. I understand you trying to win games. You trying to put your team in the best position to win, but come on, he getting more rushing yards than Hubbard and the other kid Montgomery. He getting more carries than both of them. That's ridiculous.
It's great that he has that talent and escapability to get out the pocket and run, but you can't sit up there and depend on that to be what you're gonna win games with.
No.
Yeah, it's a sad situation. Hopefully they get him some receivers, or I hope they don't just continue this wave of trying to run him like that, because he gonna have a short career if they continue down this road. The Vikings, do they need this win? I'm gonna ask y'all this: do they need this win?
What does it prove if they get this win? Nothing.
They try to get what happened last week against the Packers. They're like, yo, we need to get this back on track. Like, we need to come out and pull some points.
Well, they do need to win. If they win and we lose, they're a 2 seed.
Okay.
So they're in position. We have the identical record, same record, but they also need to get back on track. I think every team, you got to be out of your mind not to play your players, because it's the dance is different. You want to stay high, you want to be in rhythm. I can understand going ahead and getting up and then taking your players out, but do that really save your players from anything? Like,
they need it. After that performance, they need it.
Yeah.
So, is everybody taking the Vikings on this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, the next game, Ravens versus the Bengals. So Lamar is not playing. I'm just say that right now. Lamar is not playing. It's kind of weird. Well, how many games has this been? 4 games straight?
About 4, yeah.
So, Tyler, is this really the injury, or this Lamar making a statement?
I think it's the injury. I don't think he held out like that. Even though it would make sense. I think.
What do you think, Flowers?
I think it's too much money to be made for him to be sitting out, just be sitting out. I think it's the injury.
RC, you agree?
No, because one game, season is over.
Really? No, they in the playoffs, see.
They in the playoffs, but that's what I'm asking, though. This is crucial to the playoff season, and he just sitting out.
They are in the playoffs, but I feel like for him, he would mean more to play in the playoffs versus in this game.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't really feel like, at this point you have anything to lose by him not playing. I mean, they're already seeded where they're going to be seated. So I think just sit on that.
In my opinion, I think he's sitting the last few games. Cause like I said, it really don't matter anyway if he plays or not. I mean,
any update on the injury?
I haven't really heard anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crickets. You just hearing he's out. Like,
it's fine that he's sitting out.
Yeah,
look, it's been over a month. I don't think he can just come back and be Superman next week in a wild card playoff game when he hasn't played.
He's playing on 2. He been playing horrible before the injury. I think the last 2 games he had subpar performances. So I don't know what's going on here. It's kind of strange that because you're seeing a little track record here of the last 6 games where it just been kind of faulty, pretty much.
I think the Bengals are going to be fired up.
Yeah.
They kind of like, for lack of a better word, they was on the other end of that situation where they were going to get ready to beat the Bills.
I won't give it to them.
Y'all think the Bengals about to beat the Bills?
They were about to.
I picked the Bengals.
They're about to give it.
I didn't see it like that. I feel like Josh Allen was heating up. He was getting ready to heat up.
Listen, bro. Listen, Josh Allen is one of my favorite quarterbacks, but Josh Allen is a Caucasian version of Cam Newton. He is running his head into the wall. Like, he was hurt in that game. He's dinged up.
I see your audio went out.
I don't trust that style, man.
Yeah. All right. So, Bengals, they kind of needed. I don't know they need this win, but they playing for that 2nd seed.
It'll do them good to win.
Yeah. So who y'all taking?
Bengals.
See, I can't pass y'all. I need y'all to pick the game like I did with the Chiefs and Raiders to pass y'all. Y'all need to go against the grain or something. Right. You definitely can't.
Bro, leave me alone. Why you on my case, bro? See what happened when he passed you up, bro? He passed you up. He just talk crazy. Talk crazy to them.
I will once I pass him.
Don't talk
Hey,
to
being an
me.
opportunist, see, he an opportunist.
Hey, RC Flowers, no, I don't say anything to our win. I know that win is at hand.
Golly.
I don't say a word till I get that dub in my hand. I have a bad history of talking before the game been over. I lose, and now I don't want to look stupid with an L. So no.
So do we all agree every week there's that 3 or 4 games you like, how is this going on? How is this happening? That don't make any sense.
Yeah.
So you think you don't have that game this week? You think this week gonna just go like you don't think the Raiders Chiefs gonna be that? It's a few games out there. It's gonna be like.
I feel like some of these teams are playing for
you right though.
Draft though.
Every week it happens. Every week.
Let me say this too, because it might be some teams that might learn their fate before they play, and they might be like, "Hey, we ain't gotta do too much."
Yes, because Pro Football Focus brought this up. He said if the Packers win, they said if the Seahawks beat the Rams, I think the Seahawks played before the Packers and the Lions.
Right.
If the Seahawks win, they say they don't think the Lions are gonna come out and play. They don't think they're gonna. Cause they already know their fate. So that's why I think that teams gonna quit. Them like, they already got their vacation bags in their trunk.
No, bro. Listen,
why you saying no?
Listen, Lions Packers rivalry. It's here, bro. Like, listen, the Arizona Cardinals are gonna play the dog crap out of the 49ers because they don't like each other. Ain't nobody laying down this week, bro. Ain't nobody laying down this week, bro.
You gotta keep their job.
Man.
Like, who the Saints play this? Who the Saints play this week?
We play the Panthers, and that's the next game we're talking about. But RC, you cannot tell me as a competitor, not everybody has that same drive.
Everybody do. They don't like each other.
No,
bro.
they don't.
Listen.
I seen the Falcons lay down. I seen the Falcons been the sorriest team in the NFL, and they lay down.
That need to be their new logo. A laying down bird. We all know they
with the feet on, with the cross like this.
you pick the Falcons, but I'm saying the Lions, even if they don't make the playoffs, they got a winning record. They're gonna have a winning record.
Yeah,
but
finish strong.
They're gonna finish strong. They want to beat up because Jamal Williams plays for the Packers. It's a lot of history there. I just don't believe they're gonna lay down, bro. They're not laying down, bro. Nobody laying down this week.
We'll see. That was Pro Football Focus.
Yeah.
Whatever they brought up. All right, so the Panthers play against the Saints. I say throw Jameis in it. Throw Jameis in the game. The last.
I won't do that.
Throw it last game of season. Just throw him in there. Just see what happens.
Where's this game being played? Where's the game being played?
It's in New Orleans.
Saints gonna beat the dog crap out of the Panthers. Saints hot, bro. They hot right now.
Yeah.
We tend to win games that don't matter.
Yeah, that's when we show up when it doesn't matter.
I almost picked them last week. I knew they were gonna do what they did, man. Like
I did.
Their defense is they got a friend.
No, there's no. I say this. Watson is terrible. He's terrible right now.
Y'all had I had the Eagles last week.
The Eagles. My bad. I'm taking shots at Watson. Yeah, he's terrible too. And Minshew is not that great. And it don't matter what happens. He's a backup.
Y'all had Minshew red badly. I
wouldn't say it was Minshew's fault. He was under pressure the whole game.
Right.
I didn't know Minshew went to Brandon, bro.
Yeah.
You didn't know that?
Yeah,
him and Mario.
He's from Richmond, Mississippi.
Yeah, from Mississippi.
So let me ask you this, real quick. The Eagles, all the rest of the Eagles play? All the rest of the Eagles played, right? All the rest of the
they're missing some key. They're missing CJ Gardner. They're missing a couple of D tackles.
He been gone for a while.
The defense played great.
Right tackle, left tackle was there.
No, Lane Johnson wasn't there.
He wasn't there. That's why Cameron Jordan went feasting.
I was going to say Cam had that thing on. That man was on roller skates. But the NFL players. The NFL players, man. Don't do that, man.
Everybody taking the Saints. Oh, hold on. Sam Darnold. I remember last pod, everybody saying he's coming. The Panthers to sign him back. Y'all still feel the same way?
I didn't say that.
Let him ride.
No, I ain't say that.
put him on the bus.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Get somebody that can quarterback there.
Everybody taking Saints.
Saints.
All right. Texans versus Colts. We're not even gonna talk about the game.
Please.
We're gonna talk about what Thibodeau said about Just
Oh,
Saturday.
man.
Just Saturday. He said, "Who is this guy?" He said he don't know who Just Saturday is. So he really don't care what he have to say.
That's not shocking.
He
So
young.
Flowers, do you think Just Saturday actually had a gripe here, or you think he was just overreacting?
No, Jeff didn't overreact. Thibodeau was out of line for what he did. I mean, you're celebrating. You're making snow angels on a guy that's hurt on the field when Nick Foles was hurt. Okay, now you say you didn't know he was hurt, but you get on the sideline doing this right here, talking about he sleep. So come on, man, just apologize and move on.
But we should not be like.
I just picture somebody knocked out, and somebody laying next to the knocked out guy doing snow angels.
See the video?
Bro, he was laying beside him.
Yes, he laying on the ground like this. He over there doing snow angels next to him.
I didn't even watch the game. I caught the highlights. And I was looking like, look at this. Look at this.
They say
y'all
Thibodeau
they do better.
They say Thibodeau been on it ever since he's been drafted.
Look,
they say they've been seeing that kind of attitude from him.
Jeff Saturday, everything Jeff Saturday said, everything he said was right. Because the offensive line should have never let him do that. Because if I would have been out there and he'd been doing that, I would have been fighting, no doubt. So I don't respect nobody on that offensive line for letting that quarterback lay there while that man's doing that.
That was plain disrespectful.
There's no way he's doing this right now.
I was like, Thibodeau, man, that dude's something else, man.
1 sec, let me say this, man. This is National Football League, folks. Every week, you calling these flags, throwing these penalties on these defensive linemen when they sack these quarterbacks. Thibodeau's wrong, but they create monsters and savages because when we get home, we're gonna knock you out. And the thing about it is, I watched Brady get bailed out, Herbert get bailed out, Garoppolo get bailed out. You can't fall on them, you can't breathe on them, you can't sling them around. So what he did was he ran through them like taco meat. The problem I have with him is he looked over at the dude when he was doing the snow angel. And then the dude is like writhing in pain, and you could tell that he probably broke a rib or something. But I think we gotta understand. So Thibodeau said in that comment, he was like, "That's what they brought me in here to do." Like I don't want to see nobody get hurt, but I'm a savage. So shout out. I'm like, the kid is young and don't really understand it. It's coming back, Thibodeau, and it's gonna come back real quick.
Yeah.
Like somebody gonna take your legs off in front of you. It's coming, bro. But I just hate that that happened to Nick Foles. I like Nick Foles. Man. Y'all check on
play the coach in 4 years. They might
bro.
That.
It's the playoffs. The other linemen is a fraternity. Okay, watch it go. Yeah,
we watching. So, who you have in this game, Tyler? Texans or Colts?
Really? You want me to pick first team?
Go ahead and take it, Flowers. Who you have?
I'm picking Houston.
I'm taking the Texans also. Who you have, RC?
I'm taking the Texans. I mean, wait a minute, man. Wait. That's tough, man, because the Texans need to lose.
Yeah, they 2-13, but they had the first pick locked up.
Yeah, they got it locked up.
So what are you playing this game at?
It's in Indianapolis.
Tough, I'm taking the Colts, man.
All right.
See, you a better man than me because I don't see him blocking for poor Sam Elder.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm taking Texas, bro. Don't put that down.
Who you have, Tyler?
I guess I'm taking Houston too, man.
I'm just saying. I mean, they tied the first game and were worse than.
They worse, man.
Shoot, might tie again.
So that's why I'm looking at the Texans. All right, the Jets play against the Dolphins. Sorry, Jets. We thought we had an 8 seed. We thought you had a chance, but not anymore.
Whew.
So let me ask this question about Tua. Do y'all see a writing on the wall for him?
Yeah, Brett is right there. Yep, he's done.
It's done. Like Y'all think he's done after this year? Because the Dolphins in a win now mode, and they can't keep having a quarterback that having 4 concussions within what
2 months,
6 weeks. Yeah, like you said, a couple of weeks of each other.
and they're not hard hits neither.
Mm-mm.
That's even more concerning.
So y'all saying Tua's going not this year, maybe next year?
I don't think he's the quarterback for them next year.
Wow.
Who you got?
Okay.
Mike
Daniels.
I got Lamar Jackson that next year. I got Lamar Jackson.
What about
Lamar
Mike Daniels?
Tom.
It's 3 quarterbacks that can end up there. Lamar Jackson, Jimmy Garoppolo, Derek Carr. One of those 3 going to be there at that location. All of them fit that system.
Well, like I said, what about Mike Daniels though?
What about him?
What about him?
Is he still gonna be there? How many games they lost in a row? What, 4?
Bro, listen to me, man.
Get him a quarterback.
That dude could coach, man. That dude, that's the Miami Dolphins. They ain't been nothing since Dan Marino. So listen, like they had a lot of unfortunate injuries that happened. They was rolling, bro. They was rolling. Like Tua makes that offense go. So they was big.
But there was speculation from a couple of analysts that since they been on the skid and now they missing the playoffs, that this would be a good opportunity for them to go get.
I think they're gonna get in.
Sean Payton are gonna get. I don't know.
No, you can't, bro. Listen, bro.
Cause the Steelers have to win. If the Steelers win, they in.
Bro, listen. The Steelers get in the playoffs. I gotta look at that.
I believe
somebody will have to lose. Somebody else will have to lose.
The Dolphins will have to lose.
The Dolphins are 8-8. The Jets are. I don't know who owes the tiebreaker between the Dolphins and the Steelers.
Bro, listen to me, man. To go from that system to
Patriots.
Sean Payton's system right after that'll be just total blow up the team. None of the players that's in Miami right now fit what Sean Payton like to do. It's built for that West Coast. Like he will figure that out. He can play in any system.
Waddle, I think Sean Payton can do anything with those guys.
Sean Payton and Waddle, yes, but Waddle and Tyreek Hill, yes, but
and Mike Gesicki, Sean Payton loves receiving tight ends.
Yeah, but he's not gonna keep it when you put a system together. Listen, bro, all systems aren't created equal. Look at the Saints roster and look at the 49ers and the Saints are not made the same. It's not the same team, right? Mm-hmm. The Dolphins and the Saints are mirror images of the Dolphins and the 49ers are mirror images of each other. They built the same way. Like they have
I beg to differ that the Saints offense is built just like the Dolphins. The personnel wise. Let me tell you why. Sean Payton always have a speedster. Any team you think of, he always have a speedster. Tyreek Hill is that speedster. So he gonna give him the open space. He's gonna give him downfield. Tight end, they have Mike Gesicki. He loves his tight ends. That's why we went and drafted Adam Troutman.
He always had a possession receiver too.
And Waddle is that possession receiver.
Waddle and Tyreek Hill is the same player.
I feel like Waddle is a smooth route runner. I feel like he can run that route tree.
My point is, we know for a fact that one is West Coast and one is whatever Sean Payton is running.
I think
that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Like they're not gonna change. They're not gonna fire McDaniel after 1 year. Like that dude's.
They'd be crazy too. Be crazy too.
He'll get a job and like y'all are hired. The Saints are hired
next day.
Yeah, Sean Payton come back to the Saints, man. They burst my bubble. All right, so who y'all have in this game? Oh yeah, Joe Flacco is the starting quarterback
for the Jets.
Yes, and Skylar Thompson is the starting quarterback for the Dolphins.
It makes my stomach hurt.
You ain't lying. Who the hell is Skylar
Thompson? Jets. Stay around with the Jets.
Bro, listen, man. Now listen, I'm real versed in football. I do not know who the hell Skylar Thomas is. Like, who is that?
I don't know. He maybe a rookie, 2 years, something like that.
Like I really actually heard of Brock.
I wish Gatwood here. He's a stat guy. He'll look it up for us. But yeah,
I'm going with the Dolphins, man. They're gonna break that. They're gonna knock that losing streak.
Look,
I'm going with the Dolphins.
You mustn't see Skylar Thompson play.
I got to.
He's played before. He got a whole week now.
I seen Joe Flacco play.
I rather have Joe Flacco than him. All right. Flowers and RC. T. Wright, who you have?
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins.
All right. That's what I see. All right, Broncos 7-9 playing against the 8-8 Steelers. Like I heard, I think this right. Mike Tomlin and the Steelers need this win. If they win, I think they end. I think that's what I heard.
No, that's how it works. They
Okay,
need
who's in?
They need the Patriots.
They need a win and something else.
They need the Patriots to lose, and they need Miami to lose.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, one of them
so easy.
One of them definitely.
Oh, they playing against the Browns. My bad, not the Broncos. The Browns.
The Patriots.
Remote handwriting. Tell you right. Joe Pickett. Did I call him Joe Pickett? I don't know why I just called that boy.
that boy looked nice last week.
I don't know why. Man, my mind just went, why I just call that boy Joe?
No, you missed a mix of Joe Dirt and whatever his name. What is his name?
Man, Kenny Pickett. Like, I don't know why I'm stuck on Joe. I don't know why. I guess the guy said Joe Flacco in the last game. All right, Kenny Pickett, right? Would he be able to bring home a win versus the Browns? The Steelers are home, so that's a huge.
Yes, I'm going
advantage.
with the Steelers.
Yeah, I think
they're gonna fight for Mike.
Kenny, he been playing better.
I liked how he played last week.
Yeah.
They
RC pointed that out. I think I'm taking the Steelers too in this one. T. Right, you said Steelers. Mm-hmm.
Bro, if you next year, if y'all need some quarterback in
between Clowney and
y'all talk to me about it. Don't talk to me about quarterbacking, man. Y'all holler at me and Flowers. We know what you're talking about, man.
My track record speaks for itself. Like I said, your guy not even starting anymore, RC.
I never listen.
Money Mitch. He's not even starting anymore.
You lie back. I never said Mitch was top 10. I never said nothing. I just
thought he was top 10. You said he's gonna get the job done. He didn't get the job done. And Trey Lance, he's
he just broke his leg. He broke his leg.
Yeah, I mean, he, 2 sticks he was running on. I knew he wasn't gonna survive.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
Old Trey Lance, bro. Bro, you know what though, Ben? Trey Lance's career is over.
He only played. I played more college football games than him.
Brother, I'm telling y'all right now, he will never see the field again unless Purdy break his neck.
Yeah, unless he's
not happy.
So, I'm taking this. Me and T. Wright taking the Steelers. Who you have, RC?
Steelers. He trying to get that winning record. My boy get that winning record, man.
Same with you, Flowers.
Steel City, man. Hey, Tomlin the legend ain't never had a losing record. Go with 500 for me.
Hey, let me go and bring this up real quick since it's on my mind. It's something doing the Browns.
Jadavion Clowney.
Yeah, I can never find my stuff.
Them boys wild, man.
I can't. Okay, here it is. The Browns sent home the Jadavion Clowney from practice. He told the Browns that he's 95% sure he would not return to Cleveland that season. So he just straight told him that he's pretty sure he's not returning this season. They sent him home. They sent him home.
That's a weird organization, man.
Ain't that funny?
It's weird.
Would you send him home? Like, what were you doing? You like?
Did you see what he said?
Gave him a free week.
Yeah. What you say, Tyler?
You see, wasn't he mad because he said they put Myles Garrett on the bad offensive lineman?
That's how it's supposed to go.
He mad about it. He said, they trying to get guys Hall of Fame careers or something, he said.
That's crazy. I never did like the guy, to be honest.
David, you had a career before you got to Cleveland. What happened?
What happened?
Gary was the guy. So what he complained about? He came to a situation where Gary is the guy.
I mean, they're trying to win the game, Jadavion. They're trying to win the game.
Come on, bro.
And Gary is a better pass rusher than Clowney, so I don't know what he's mad about. Dude, crazy. I'm glad New Orleans didn't pick him up.
I honestly can't recall. You might count on 3 or 4 fingers how many times Jadavion Clowney had 10+ sacks in the season.
Not
Good
that
man.
many, that's for
I
sure.
think the last time he was dominant was when he was in Seattle.
So I think Texans. Okay.
That's the only reason
Yeah,
Seattle
that's
plays
all.
that style.
To me, that was the only thing that made him dominant. All right, the Chargers are playing against the Broncos. Broncos are done. Russell Wilson. I think the Broncos just need to pack it in and just head on to the next season. I'm taking the Chargers, guys. I don't think the Broncos gonna show up anyway. Now, this again, I'm talking about RC teams not showing up. I don't think the Broncos. They hate Russell Wilson, so
What
I
about
don't
the
think.
Chargers?
But listen, I wanted to say this last week, man. I've been thinking about this, man. They do not hate Russell Wilson. Man. That's media driven.
Yeah.
The league has been waiting to crucify Russell Wilson forever, and now they got an opportunity because he's losing this parking space that John Elway gave him. Like he deserved everything that he's getting and gonna get. But I don't believe that they hate Russell Wilson. They hate losing. They're very immature. Like who like winning? Who like
Well
losing?
said,
Man?
RC. That's well said.
Hold on.
It's a problem.
So you tell me Melvin Gordon and Sona O-lineman didn't have a problem with Russell Wilson?
Okay, listen. When you're a fumbler of the football, you mad at the wrong person, Melvin Gordon. You've been stealing money since you left Wisconsin. Okay.
So
And
them
then
boys were looking at each other wild when Russell Wilson was throwing interceptions and throwing bad passes. Them boys was literally looking at Russell like
they played a better game last week, did they not? Against a good team, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, Nathaniel Hackett, I want to say his name correctly.
No control.
He got fired. He brought in a guy to help him do his job. He should have never had the job. You can't just
underqualified.
And you just can't stick quarterbacks just with any type of coaches, bro. I try to tell you that the Saints need an offensive-minded head coach. No. That's the thing. Aaron Rodgers struggled with that guy. So you don't think Russell's gonna struggle with that, bro? We got to stop this as the media, because you're part of the media now. This is driven. This is hatred. This is crucifying of a person that they've been waiting to get, and now they can get it. That dude was standing up at that podium with tears in his eyes, man. Like, it's football.
Yeah. He broke me right there, see.
One bad year in his career. One bad year. You got Richard Sherman. They jealous of him. You
think they said they jealous of him? I don't think Marshawn jealous of anybody.
But Marshawn doesn't really speak too much on it. It's Richard Sherman the one that continues to
bring it up,
bro.
Every chance he gets, he's gonna bag.
I hate that.
I don't like
that's
that.
lame to me too.
This is the reason why they mad. They should have 2 rings.
Yeah.
And the organization pick Russ over them, and they feel some type of way. But also, you did all that Legion of Booming, and you got 1 ring. You made all that noise to do nothing really, and so therefore they gonna carry that. It's bitterness. But Russell Wilson is a good quarterback. You can put him.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I just feel like some of the players start turning on him because they weren't picking him up after sacks. Like
they started speaking up for him last week too, though.
Well, that was about time. That backup quarterback, I forgot his name. He got onto one old lineman. He was like, bro, you ain't picking him up.
Was the Broncos bad last year?
Yep.
That was average.
Were they bad before? Were they bad last year?
Well, they had Drew Lock. They had injuries too.
They were bad.
They had injuries too, Flower.
That's fine. That's fine. But they come on now. Are they gonna beat Patrick Mahomes? Are they gonna beat Herbert?
No, but I feel like their roster is better than the record.
They're not showing this year.
We crowned them. We did. We made Cortland Sutton into Devontae Adams. He ain't.
Well,
Alabama receivers don't do good if your name is not Julio Jones, because the rest of them kind of just he all right. But Julio upper echelon. Julio
Calvin really before the gambling?
They come in the league and they be okay. Waddle's gonna be fine. He's running by everybody. Okay. But what I'm saying, Julio is when you speak about Alabama receivers, Julio is that guy. Am I right?
Julio then Amari Cooper.
That's it.
Yeah, Amari Cooper. Okay.
That's it. One had a car accident. The other one, they not. We made the Broncos good. The media made the Broncos.
Right.
We made them.
They are. I feel like they are good. It's just the wrong head coach. That's all. I'm just talking. It's just the wrong person in charge. So, RC, who you taking? Chargers or Broncos?
Taking the Chargers. They gonna finish.
T. Right.
Chargers.
All right, let's get through these games. Giants versus the Eagles. The Eagles need this win. This is a huge game for them.
The Giants. Come on, Giants. I need that one
If
seed.
they don't win this game, the Cowboys, if they win, they taking the division.
And guess what? If they win, the Giants win, the Niners in the one seed.
Why does Vegas have this game Eagles minus 14?
Minshew?
Golly.
Because they think the Giants. They think the Giants. Like, Flower? Let me ask you this.
Thoughts of it.
I think the Eagles and the Giants played a few years back, and somebody set somebody. Something happened in that game where the coach like laid down. Am I right? I think it was Doug Peterson. He got fired for that. I was controversy.
I can't remember.
That sounds familiar.
The Redskins and the Eagles, somebody laid down for somebody to get in the playoffs. Somebody like
sounds familiar.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Doug Peterson was the head coach.
It might be the Redskins or the Eagles. I can't remember. I know exactly.
I think you're right.
Yeah, they threw that game.
Definitely the Eagles. The Redskins wind up getting in the playoffs. The Giants won't really gain anything by winning this game. Like they won't really move up or down.
They're not moving up or down. So
I'm saying like.
But the Giants say they're not resting their players.
See, that's what I'm getting. That's crazy for them to have this minus 14. That's crazy.
Giants gonna get in there, boy. They're gonna put some. Come on, Giants.
I don't know, man. After I saw Minshew, that old line's banged up.
Yeah.
The Giants have a pretty. They don't have a great defense. They have a good defense. I don't know how the Eagles gonna come out with this game plan.
They better block
it. They didn't use Miles Sanders. They try to run Miles Sanders. They should when they play against Saints. They should have stuck with Miles Sanders. He was starting to gash us, then it kind of went away from it. So I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I just don't trust the Giants offense, man. They look like world beers last week, you know.
Past couple of weeks,
they on and off. Yeah, they on it. They on and off sometimes. So
I'm taking the Giants.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I think Minshew has a better game. I think they're gonna stick with Miles Sanders. I don't think they're gonna put everything on Minshew's shoulders like they did in the Saints game. He was just under too much pressure. So I think they're gonna try to alleviate some of that pressure by running the ball more. If they run the ball more, I feel like they can run on Giants. The Giants, like I said, they got a good defense, but they just not, formidable defense. So I'm taking
divisional game.
Yeah, it's gonna be a close game, but I'm taking the Eagles. What about you, Flowers?
Oh man, I don't like this game. This is a trap game right here, man. I don't like this.
It really is.
I'm reading that it say they think about resting their starters.
The Giants?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Eagles. Just because if this game was meaningful, I'd go with the Giants. But I just think the Eagles will want it a little more, and the Giants really just don't have too much to play for. And I'm just gonna go off of that.
So, Tyler, you're gonna help me with this. So what you just read, was it 22 seconds ago? Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
When the articles was. When was the news put out?
That's gonna ultimately help me decide because tomorrow's Saturday, and if they're saying that today, they're gonna 2 days ago.
Some days ago.
They're thinking about it. Okay, so I'm gonna go with the Giants because it's a divisional game, and Daniel Jones is hot, and they got an opportunity to beat the Philadelphia Eagles because the Eagles are reeling right now. And I'm just gonna put that good juju out there for my game. Niners will be the 1 seed.
So you taking the Giants?
Yep.
All right.
Wait, hold on. Let me change.
Yeah, go ahead, Flowers.
Because I don't trust Gardner Minshew. I don't. I'm sorry.
He's a Mississippi boy.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, I seen the Mario. I seen Brandon on Brandon Crown this past Sunday, and that's fine with me. But if the Giants, because I don't think they're gonna rest. I think the Giants are gonna come out and play strong. Dan Jones is trying to prove that he belongs there in New York.
And they lost the Eagles earlier, right?
About one possession. It
no,
was a one possession game. It was a close game. I'm going with the Giants.
Going with the
Oh, see,
Giants.
this was today,
Oh, they said
Yeah.
today.
January 6th.
Everybody just take the Giants. I'll take the Eagles.
I'm gonna go Eagles too.
You going Eagles, T right?
Yeah.
All right. Cardinals versus 49ers. I don't think we gotta talk about this, guys. I don't even know the quarterback for the Cardinals. I can't even say his name. What's his name?
Keith Sweat.
Oh man.
Hey, bro,
I feel bad for not knowing the guy's name. I know his name, but you know.
Let me say this though. Let me say this. Out of all due respect,
Oh.
the backups have been putting on in the National Football League this year. So
Is it McSorley?
David Blow.
Yeah,
Blau?
Yeah, that's what it. Yeah, that's what it is. Blau.
He in for the world. He's in for a butt whooping because
It has been a lot of backups.
Backups in play. I think they said like 30 something backups in play this year. Like 30 different quarterbacks. Like you got quarterbacks that guys are rotating. It's like a revolving door at some of these teams. So especially 49ers out there, but just Niners all day. Gotta win.
Yeah, I'm taking Niners. There's nothing to talk about here. Everybody else taking Niners.
Hey, can I throw a stat out for RC real quick? RC, everybody has played the Niners the week after they lose.
Yeah, I knew that. I saw that a few weeks ago, and I thought that was.
You said everybody played the Niners. What?
Everybody has played the Niners this week. The next week they lose.
The following week, if they lose the game, the following week they lose. They lose the following week.
Just because they played the Niners. That's how physical they are.
Yep, put you in the headlock. Y'all lost the
That's all I'm saying.
That's what he's saying. He's trying to tell you that. But you know what, Flower? I'm scared. I'm scared.
We're scared of.
This is the healthiest we've ever been.
That's a good thing.
Elijah Mitchell back, Debo back.
McCaffrey made it. McCaffrey made it. He made it through.
Purdy. Another quarterback I said was correct, was right. Ben, I didn't say it early, but you said he was gonna fizzle out, but he hadn't fizzled out yet.
Well, I mean,
you did say that, Swift. Yeah, you did say that.
I'll be here when he fills it out too.
You gotta put a timetable on that, man.
Yeah, like
wait, man, I gotta put a timetable on that.
Yeah,
it might be a year or two. You know what? RC, y'all thinking about this? Purdy, it's kind of was like the Foles situation.
No,
he comes in, he rides a wave to the Super Bowl, then next he just drops off.
Bro, let me tell you. I
feel like it can happen to Purdy.
Let me tell you the difference. Something needs to be said about you contradict yourself. You made this point earlier in the year, and I can say that I was wrong and you was right. Something has to be said about playing games. The guy was in college for 4 years. The guy played at Texas. He played against Oklahoma. He played in big games. The guy looked like a veteran. He looks like Kurt Warner. Looked like Steve Young. He ain't going nowhere no time soon. If you don't get his feet moving, watch his feet. It don't look like Trey Lance. Trey Lance say hut, and he just start moving around. Garoppolo say hut, he start. This kid back there with the foot planted. Play. Come on. He was
I'm happy for the guy. I'm really happy for the guy. But when teams, it always takes a year. When we see next year and see what happens, then I can truly say, yeah, RC was totally right. But right now, I'm not saying anything.
I'm not
saying anything. I'm not jumping on no bandwagon. I'm not saying like he's.
Tua was a hefty season away from being the MVP, and you know why?
Why is that?
He got an offensive mind. A genius head coach. Kyle Shanahan on his offense got a possession receiver in Brandon Ayuk. Got Christian McCaffrey. That's your Roger Craig. Got Deebo Samuel. That's your Swiss Army knife. Got George Kittle that woke up. Got Trent Williams. It ain't Purdy. It's the cast and it's the coach. You can play quarterback, Ben. Ben, you can play quarterback.
I'm just saying though. That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's a team effort. That's what I'm saying. I'm not like giving Purdy all this praise and stuff.
The difference between Garoppolo and Purdy is Purdy sees the field differently. He's more athletic. He's out of the pocket. Defenders are going by him. He's throwing side on. He's flexing on him. He done dropped his nuts, man. I know this is a Ken Freely show, but this thing just dropped. And all it is, man.
RC.
All it is confidence, bro. Come on, bro.
But did you not compare this man to Taylor Heineke, right?
Yes, he got Taylor is his name. He is a confident cat. He played for the Redskins.
But eventually those guys come back down off a cloud. Now, I'm just saying though, I don't be here. If he succeeds, he succeeds. But
bro,
if he fail, I won't be right here and saying like, see,
okay, you saying if he fail, you gonna say something. Okay, he's succeeding. Give him some flowers. Give him some roses right now.
I am. You want to buy him candies too?
You ready to throw him in the trash as soon as you do bad?
People say that Kyle Shanahan can't win without Jimmy Garoppolo. The kid is really 5-0. He's 5-0. But watch this. The Heineke kid, he has the Dotson kid, Brian Robinson, Antonio Gibson, Terry McLaurin. But this the difference. He got a head coach that didn't even know they got eliminated out of the playoffs. They had to tell Ron Rivera. He didn't even know he needed to beat the Cleveland Browns. They said, you're eliminated, so now what you going to do? I'm eliminated?
Nah, he knew. I think he was probably playing stupid. Ron Rivera
he didn't know, bro.
Yeah,
he did not know.
A coach.
You can't play stupid, bro. You can't play stupid, man.
And make $7 million a year.
Say something obvious, and you like, what? You like, for real? Nah,
a wise man once said he had braces on his legs. He said, "Stupid is and stupid does." That something going did not know.
He didn't. I agree. No. He did not know.
Man, you know how somebody say. You know how somebody state the obvious to you, like, no, I didn't know, for real?
Nah, bro.
Look, Ben. He looked. He said, "What? Are you serious? We out,
bro." My point is, Kyle Shanahan. Look at the quarterbacks he's had. He took Matt Ryan from being just an okay quarterback to the Super Bowl. He made He took Jimmy Garoppolo to the Super Bowl, who's not athletic, who's not accurate, and you waiting on the pick. Brock Purdy is not Jimmy Garoppolo. He is a more athletic and more. Listen, man.
Kirk Cousins.
I'm going out the way.
He's in Washington.
I'm gonna go out the way when I say this. Dallas Cowboy fans sit every week and wait on Dak to mess up. You ask 49er fans right now how they feel about Brock Purdy versus Jimmy Garoppolo. Every week I've had anxiety watching Jimmy Garoppolo play quarterback. I've been back there with my legs crossed.
RC, because you really have nothing to lose. I mean, he's a third string quarterback. Of course, your expectations of him is low. When you have a starting quarterback, number one quarterback, you gonna be feeling like that. But it's just like what?
You got homework. You got some homework. Your homework is going to be go watch the games. He didn't play against no slouch defense.
I understand. Hold
on. The Miami Dolphins defense gonna throw the kitchen sink at you every week. Turn around, Ty Bowles. Throw the kitchen sink at you.
That team, defense on the overrated.
What?
We already went through this.
The Buccaneers defense hold other teams to Tom Brady figures it out.
Did you not see what the Panthers was doing to the Buccaneers and they straight sold?
All year, Tampa Bay defense been holding games for Tom Brady until he figures it out. They can't beat the 49ers. The 49ers gave up 30-something. They gave up 30-something points last week to the Raiders. You're gonna have a bad week as a defense. You can't. This is National Football League. But my point is, you need to start watch the game or watch a longer version of the highlight. And
I'm watching part. I'm just saying though, you feel like that because of where he's coming from. Your expectations of him is not high. Am I right? Did you not have?
Sir,
did you? When you came in the game,
you educated me. You said Trey Lance has not played. How is he going to be good? Then it turns around. Purdy has played all these games in college, and now you say he's not supposed to be good. He's
preach.
Come on, man.
That's plenty of quarterbacks that played a lot of years. What, Zuckerberg? No,
I told you this last week, Ben. I said RC. I said the same exact thing last week. That man played 4 years in college. He played 100,000 people in the stands with Oklahoma. He's not. This moment is not too big for him.
Bro,
y'all better be glad I can't think of that quarterback that spent 4 years in college. He still wasn't good. I can't remember his name.
That's fine, but everybody's different though, Ben. Okay, Purdy was at Iowa State. Iowa State was relevant when Brock Purdy was there. Iowa State was never relevant until Brock Purdy came through. They were ranked in the top 25.
Okay, he was good in college. That's great. That's great and dandy. And
same thing happened with Dak when he went to Mississippi State, Ben. Same thing.
Answer this for me. You said this is your measuring stick when it comes to quarterback. Playing time and experience. You said, RC, let's take this bet. Trey Lance ain't gonna be good. He ain't played. We don't know what he is.
It was more than that. His mechanics was whack. When I saw him throw that football, like, no, that's not gonna.
Because he's
He's throwing like Tebow.
Bro, listen, talent. If Trey Lance walked in the room and you watch Trey Lance throw a football, he has all the measurables, everything. We watch Purdy walk in the room, you're like, this guy finna sell car insurance. But
I'll take Purdy. If I see him throwing motions, I'm looking at everything else.
Bro, between the ears, that dude, that's a hard playbook to learn. He got it. Like Kittle's getting the ball with Garoppolo. Kittle's done woke up.
Man,
he don't like to hear it.
If y'all don't make Super Bowl and y'all lose sometime in the playoff, I'm gonna feel very bad.
Listen. If the 49ers don't make the Super Bowl with Mr. Irrelevant, bro, I'm playing with house money.
And what you said, and exactly, you just made a point though. Your expectations of him is not high, so you good with Elvis.
No,
every outcome that happens, you were good.
No, listen,
because
you putting words in his mouth, man.
Listen, bro. I never said, you haven't heard me say one time we're going to the Super Bowl. I'm just on this carpet ride. Let me tell you why. He's still a rookie.
It's a ride.
He's still a rookie, but the difference is Kyle Shanahan. Shanahan is the difference. Bro, listen to me, man. Listen.
Would you
tell me another offense in the National Football League right now that got that many weapons right now? Play the position by position. You got two running backs a lot. No. If the Chiefs played us today, the problem they're gonna have now is the fact that you gotta account for Christian McCaffrey.
Buffalo.
No.
Yes.
No, it's Diggs.
They'll get out to Josh.
No, it's not Diggs. McKenzie. Gabe Davis.
No.
Come on, bro.
They'll get out to Josh.
Come on. Man, they can put up points with the best of them.
The Bengals got an offense. You better come. They can run the ball.
How y'all not saying Bills don't have an offense? Like they can put up.
We're not saying they don't have an offense. It's the fact of the matter. They're gonna turn it over. They're gonna turn it over, Ben. They're gonna turn it over to the 49ers.
Purdy gonna turn it over eventually. I'm trying to tell y'all it's a timetable. It's a ticking bomb. It's gonna be turnovers eventually.
Why do you think?
I see it so many times. I watch quarterbacks like this come out of nowhere. Everybody put them on pedestals, start praising them. Then all of a sudden,
look who he's playing with.
You got PTSD from watching Jameis Winston play quarterback.
Right. Man, he's on a team full of he might have 5 all-pro players on the team alone.
But listen, this is another thing, and we're gonna leave this alone.
Okay.
Before I got on this show, I used to defend Kyler Murray. Because before all those guys started getting hurt, I thought Christian Kirk, DeAndre Hopkins, just all the pieces they had around Kyler was just. But the difference is, it ain't Kyler, bro. It's the guy calling the play. You got to have consistency. And that's what I'm saying. I don't think Kyle Shanahan going to put this guy in a situation to ask him to be Joe Montana. Like, bro, you don't have to win a Super Bowl this year. You don't have to win a Super Bowl with a great quarterback. You can win a Super Bowl with an average quarterback that just don't turn the football over, okay? Jimmy Garoppolo, the storyline would be different. We picked off Mahomes twice in that Super Bowl. The storyline will look totally different if the 49ers kept running the ball in the Super Bowl. Jimmy Garoppolo would be a Super Bowl winner and overpaid.
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see y'all stick to the same game plan. All right, let's move on. We got Dustin Williams on the wings. The round versus the Seahawks. Who y'all taking in this game?
It's another one.
I don't trust Baker Mayfield. They talking about Sean McVay. He was offered a booth job, an analyst job. So I don't know if he's gonna step away this season. He's gonna pull Sean Payton, just walk away and rejuvenate.
Sean Payton may go there.
I'm taking Seattle.
Where's the game?
It's in Seattle.
Seattle.
What about you, Flowers?
I kind of want to go with the Rams.
I do too, but I just don't. I think they laying down. I think they got way too many injuries. Wait to me.
Cancun, here we come.
I'm going Seattle.
I'm going Seattle.
All right, Cowboys versus Commanders. Cowboys need this win more than anything. They were trying to get that number 2 seed. I think they take care of business. I think if what y'all said too about Ron Rivera, he's not playing no games. He really didn't know they was out of playoffs. I think they've been on vacation, so they continue the vacation run. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Me too.
Fighting Jerry Joneses.
Yep.
Everybody agree?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, last game. Lions versus Packers.
It's the one.
Now,
right
this
here.
game is very intriguing. All of a sudden, Aaron Rodgers come alive. I guess that witch he was dating, you know, helped him out
This
pretty
man
good.
crazy.
Find his juju. She gave him
What,
that good look
bro?
for him.
This man
Yeah.
is.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I'm taking the information I find out and I'm using it. You know, can I do that?
He was
He
dating
was dating a witch.
Wake Forest.
He was dating a witch. I guess he's put the right spells on him, and now he playing like the old Aaron Rodgers. I don't know.
Right now.
They dangerous right now. But I really want the Lions to win. I'm gonna pick the Lions regardless because I really want them to win.
Me too, bro. Come on, man.
I really want, I'm rooting for them. Like I'm rooting for my Saints right now. I really want the Lions to.
I'm
beat
going
the
with
Packers.
the great man.
I can't believe I'm riding with Jared Goff, but I'm riding with Jared Goff. Just do me one solid, Jared Goff. Just beat the Packers. I do not want to see Aaron Rodgers anymore. After that tantrum he did in the first beginning of the season, and now everything all hunky-dory. Like, no, bro. I can't believe it's happening like
had
this.
a bad thumb, man.
Man,
He had a bad thumb earlier, man.
Dude went through a bad trip, too. Yeah, he let everybody have it. So, I'm taking Lions.
Man.
He got some bad.
Yeah, he had some bad purse, man. God, he was on everybody's case.
This is tough for me, y'all. This is breaking my heart. Like, I am a Lion. The Lions and the Jaguars are my second and third team. Y'all know I've been on that Lions,
no doubt,
making the playoffs, but they are not going to go in. They are not going to go in the Lambeau, and they are not going to beat the Packers.
I know, RC. It's a dream.
You see what happened?
But I'm dreaming big right now.
You see what happened when we talk good about the Lions, man.
I know.
Bro, I hope you're right, man.
That time we talk good about them.
They fighting though. I
they
feel
let
like
me down.
They let us down, but they can't let us down this time.
They lost some games they shouldn't have lost. They should have beat Buffalo. They lost some games they shouldn't have lost, man.
Should have beat Carolina. We can go on and on.
Yeah, they got stumped by Carolina. So RC, you said there's no chance in Lambeau. It's cold. It's freezing temperatures now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I am a Lions fan. There is no way in hell they beat Aaron Rodgers
twice in one season.
He got that look in his eye, man. I didn't see that look before. Only thing is, he going to the playoffs to go home because they know Devontae Adams. Ain't nobody scared of Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
So Green Bay be the 7th seed. No. Yeah, that would be the 7th seed. So, that'll be they'll either play Cowboys or the 49ers.
No, Cowboys 5th seed.
And you know the history between the 49ers and the Packers.
Ain't good.
It ain't good.
Oh, it'll be the Vikings or the 49ers.
Mm-hmm.
RC, you don't want that 2nd seed.
Listen, bro. Listen, first of all, don't tell me what I don't want. Because regardless of how this play out, we got to go through somebody to win a trophy. So
that's right.
If Aaron Rodgers beat my 49ers, I'm gonna big him up because about damn time. But
look, you know what's gonna happen too? I can see this storyline writing itself. Cause when y'all beat the Packers in the playoffs,
they beat them the last 2 years.
Yes, it's gonna be. That's a story. That's a headliner right there. A rematch.
Went to the Super Bowl.
Rematch.
Beat them
Y'all won without scoring an offensive touchdown, I believe. I think special teams scored on touchdowns.
Yep.
So
come on, man. Come on. You making my case for Purdy now.
All right.
You won a game.
Sure enough is.
I ain't making no case for nobody. I'm just making a case for
all right, so you had me when you read that record out earlier this year when you said how many games they won without scoring an offensive touchdown.
Come on, man.
I can't deal with this, bro.
Come on, man. Like
I can't. It don't matter what. I was just
Numbers
stop
don't
saying
lie.
so. Yeah, I was
you
just stop
got
saying,
Numbers don't
man.
lie.
PTSD.
Look, you got him feeling good over there,
bro.
Fly. I need you to stop pumping him up, cause you gonna let him.
Man, I want to
set him
speak
up
the
for
real,
failure.
Ben. Come on
Hey,
now. I want to
Set
speak
him
the
up for
real now.
failure. You know, I seen this too many times now.
Bro,
I
listen,
seen this too
I
many
want
times.
to say this for the Detroit Lions fans that follow us. If there are any, if hear this,
We
I
read.
hope Aaron Rodgers got the stomach flu. I hope
Somebody send him a pizza.
Jones gets sick. I hope somebody get frostbite. Come on, Lions. And I'm going with the Packers.
All right, Flowers, who you have?
Pack name the Lions ain't beating them twice, but I would love all in watching purpose. I would love to Detroit win, but I just don't see it.
I'm gonna
All
watch the
right,
game too.
T. Right, who you
Mhm.
have?
I'm going with Rodgers, man.
That man,
You going with that man, huh? That
Got
bad
to.
man. All right, that wraps up the NFL game review, Week 18 game reviews. Let's move on to fast break. Dustin Bishop, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Man,
What's
we-
up with you?
Good.
What's up, Dustin?
What
Hey,
up?
Dustin,
Hey,
it
you
was his
got
fault.
a haircut?
Oh yeah, man.
Hey,
Yeah, I thought I was gonna need another one by the time y'all got finished.
It was his fault.
hey, yeah, you grew a little chin hair too while you waiting on us, huh?
Yeah,
Bro, it was
Yeah.
Ben's fault. You know Ben Benning over there.
You know we on CP
Yo.
time. Come on now.
yo.
Hey, that's all
Yo,
good.
Ben, I've been on CP time since I know him. He couldn't even be on time in elementary school.
Hey, now everybody can be like you, IQ. Just show up to school ready. All right, let me tell you this story, man. I just pull up to school. I can see a man doing homework in the front of the building. I'm like, bro, you got class in like 5 minutes. He's like, I got it. Turns it in and get 100. Man, I was like, this dude right here. I wish. But anyway, let's go and move on to the NBA. Let's go over some game scores. The Nets beat the Pelicans 108-102. The Lakers are beating the Hawks 2-8. It's the first quarter right now. Nuggets are beating the Cavaliers 88-77. It's third quarter. The Clippers again manhandled by Timberwolves 92-79. And the Heat is beating the Suns 39-34.
The Heat is beating the Suns.
No Devin Booker.
No Devin Booker. So let's talk about the Clippers. We already know they in the headline because they got manhandled yesterday by the Nuggets 122-9-1.
Mm-hmm.
Dustin, Clippers, what's going on with this team?
Man, for one, Kawhi pulling Kyrie. You know, Kawhi don't like showing up for work. You know, when that whole thing with San Antonio went down, I tried to tell everybody. You know, everybody trying to talk bad about the Spurs, but I told him, man, him and Uncle Dennis, you know, his pimp, you know, his pimp don't he can't work unless his pimp give him a say so.
Mm.
You know, he can't be out there on them streets, you know, unless Uncle Dennis say so.
Oh snap! Hey, y'all talking about me saying stuff? Okay, so that's how you feel about Kawhi. You still salty about him leaving your Spurs?
I mean, it's not my fault, man. Uncle Dennis ain't letting him work his corner, you know.
Oh my god!
You know, that's not on me.
Lord.
But that's the Clippers' problem.
So RC, if you could put a finger on what's wrong with the Clippers, where will you start at?
Well, they are the Clippers, the worst mascot, worst name for a team, Clippers in history. They need a new pair of Clippers. I feel like Ty Lue. I feel so bad for Ty Lue. He's like one of the best coaches
Great.
in the NBA.
Great coach.
He's just in the worst situation. He got 2 stars that don't want to shine. Like I'm like you, man. Like, what kind of contract do Kawhi? What does contract say? You play 7 days, you off 8. Like,
For real.
dude, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in sports history. Like, where a guy has that much control over his like career, where he can play when he wants to, and it's just I feel bad for Ty Lue, man. Like Clippers are a train wreck.
What y'all, T-Right, what do you think the Clippers should do to the team? You think they should disband this year or try to trade away some guys?
They in a rough spot. You got two legit stars that just won't play, and they done gave Kawhi the world and let him do what he wants. And it's hard to rebuild in the NBA. In the NBA, it ain't like the NFL. In the NBA, you either contending or you at the bottom.
Dead. Yep.
Dead. So they just like I say in purgatory right now.
Flowers. Well, which LA team's in the worst predicament? The Lakers or the Clippers?
Come on, man. Really?
Probably the Clippers, but it just depends.
Is it?
How long is Kawhi on the contract? How long is Paul George on the contract? Everybody, Westbrook come off the books this year. Anthony Davis can come off the books pretty soon. I mean, everybody wants to come to La La Land.
Anything, please.
Yeah, everybody wants to come to La La Land. You know, the Lakers have championships. Nobody's bigger than the organization, so it's the Clippers.
So, RC, you found that question hilarious, but the Lakers, they've been struggling for the last, 2 years?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's obvious that the Lakers are in a worse situation because they playing with Glass Joe, broke up body, braided hair. I can't stand that. You think you hate Kawhi Leonard? You need to hear my Anthony Davis.
What I say when Anthony Davis had that stretch and those good games, trade him now. Trade him now. Trade him now.
Get some value out of him.
It's the only man probably in history that got injured getting his hair braided. Like that dude is different. Like he got a scalp contusion, he can't play. That dude's a trip, man. Like, but the Lakers are worse off, bro. They worse off.
And that next draft pick, well, he's somewhere doing geometry, right? Ninth grade geometry right now. Ain't he?
I think Kawhi may be waiting out LeBron James. I think Kawhi and PG, one of them going to LA once LeBron leaves there.
Really?
Since you can't forget. Did you hear what Klay Thompson said after his big game the other day?
No, what did he say?
He said, I'm just trying to enjoy it since this is last year on the contract. He said he just trying to enjoy every moment he got left in a Warriors uniform, since it's his contract year.
Why would you say something like that?
Why not?
Because they can't afford him.
Right.
What, can they play pool?
He's going to want more, and the Warriors not going to be able to afford him.
Yeah, he definitely going to.
The Lakers going to throw money at him. It's like that.
And Gilbert Arenas, he was talking about he believes that the Warriors released that Draymond fight on purpose so that way they could get rid of Draymond.
Mm-hmm.
So they wouldn't have to pay him as much. And then, he's not gonna really have any offers anywhere else. Because because of his personality, he older.
Yeah.
He give you stuff on defensive end, but how long that's gonna really last though.
LeBron loves those type of players.
He does. Right. It's just how long Draymond got.
As long as LeBron wanted.
Is he work well?
He said, well, you talking about LeBron, but LeBron's pretty fed up with the LA organization. He took a shot with the GM. I forgot his name.
Rob Pelinka.
Rob Pelinka.
Hold on. So LeBron James didn't have no say so in bringing Pat Bev and Russell Westbrook in.
He's assembling the team.
I'm just saying, but LeBron doesn't have no say so in this, and he can just point the finger at Pelinka and say it's all Pelinka's fault.
That's what I'm saying. He the one who wanted AD. He the one who traded all them young guys away to build his own team that he wanted. So I don't understand his gripe.
I do because it's the same thing as like, bro. I seen a stat line where Patrick Beverly averaged 39 points in high school. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. And LeBron see those guys differently than we do. He see them guys in their prime. Somebody need to take. I don't know if he wear contacts or glasses, but he see each one of those guys as legit superstars in his eyes until they get on his team. Then he realized, like Patrick Beverly, if you shut the door fast while he's shooting the basketball, he gonna miss. Like, then you can't name another organization that done had more players play for that one team multiple times Like Dwight
Yeah.
Howard played for the Lakers twice. Dennis Schroeder played for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, bro, what are y'all doing? It's
They
a
don't know what they
circus,
doing.
man.
Well, right now the Lakers are last in their division at 17-21. The Kings are on top of their division at 20-17. What y'all think about the Kings?
I like it.
Surprise of the year.
Mike Brown.
Right, yeah.
Good job.
Mike Brown, though.
De'Aaron
Shout out
Fox
to Mike
is
Brown.
cooking.
Heck of a
Bonus. Bonus
So,
and Fox. I hope they keep it up.
They have a young and explosive team, and that's what's scary about them.
Well,
Yeah.
finally they're trending upward. I remember what a 5-7 year stretch they'll draft so many foreign centers and everything else. And he was like, when are y'all gonna draft a guard? When are you gonna draft somebody that's transcendent? I think they had a chance maybe to get Luka and Trae Young, and they passed on them. I'm just glad the Kings are finally, in a sense, are relevant. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for
It's
you,
nice to
Jason.
see them relevant. Yeah, it's nice to see them relevant
They're
again.
built in the
They
right
have-
way, too.
They had a solid squad, that early 2000, kind of early
See
middle
well.
2000s.
Well,
yeah.
Pedro Stojakovic.
Yep.
So I
They got
Sewell,
Sewell,
Williams,
Mike Bibby.
Gerald Wallace.
I'm a Laker fan. The league robbed the Kings. They did not want to see the Kings win a
Doug
championship.
Christie. Yeah, they
Yeah,
had a
Doug
solid
Christie.
squad.
Yes. Great team.
So the Memphis Grizzlies are sitting on top of their division at 25-13. I do want to ask a question about Dallas. They 22-17 right now. Somebody compared this Dallas team to LeBron Cleveland Cavaliers team that Luka literally don't have no help. Do y'all see that's the case?
No.
Dang, that was a subtle no.
He needs another star. Luka needs another star.
So it's not the same situation.
Luka, I don't know. Luka needs another star with credentials, because that's the only way Luka giving up the ball. Like Luka not giving up that ball, man. Like unless you credentialed, like Luka just having too much fun being able to do whatever he wants to.
Yep.
I know this is far-fetched, but the perfect player to play with Luka would be Paul George.
That might happen.
I agree with that.
Paul George do not want to be the guy. He want to be the other guy. He cool with it. He can make an open shot. He can create his own shot. He's not going to get into it with Luka. See, Luka piss you off because, like he said, Luka get out the car with the cowboy hats on and boots. And he like, I'm Dak. He more popular than Dak Prescott in Dallas right now. So he needs somebody like Paul George.
You know who else would fit? I know it might not happen, but it would be perfect. LeBron. LeBron James. Yeah, at that age.
Will he take a pay cut?
I don't know. Just because
Similar style.
You would need some shooters.
They would have some. They got shooters, but while I say LeBron, I mean he's a better player than Paul George, but Luka can be 95% of everything, and LeBron can just pick his spots.
True.
That's the ideal. That's
LeBron ain't trying to carry a team.
I don't say what's the man, I forgot his name, but he got traded from the Mavs to the Knicks.
Oh, Porzingis.
No.
Brunson.
Brunson
was good. Brunson was good.
He really balling. He really balling with the Knicks though.
He was great with Luka, but Dallas didn't want to pay him. And he didn't want to be there too.
Bro, I think the LeBron thing is though with Luka. Luka is his own guy. He know who he is, and he's kind of like if he had the personality of Giannis, it could work. But Luka is like he's slick, arrogant. He's like, I'm that dude. Like you're not coming in here. I'm Dallas, and you can tell he walked with that type of swagger. And that's why Porzingis wanted out of there. American people fight and argue, but I would have loved to just hear Porzingis and Luka in a room fussing. Like I would have
talking another language.
Luka knows that.
Davian.
Like you talk, man. Luka be having steaks and filet right before the games, man. like
beer there.
I feel like Luka have a smart mouth. That's how I feel like Luka say slick stuff.
Luka, we gotta go on the court in 2 minutes. So
okay.
Drinking beer.
I like Luka, but it's just his demeanor. Sometimes I'm like, dude,
I like him. I like how he is.
I like
He
him,
that
but I don't like some of his demeanor.
I
Sometimes,
mean, I like
bro.
I
Luka.
love
I
it.
think he gonna put up some big numbers. I don't see him being a championship contender.
no.
Why does anybody
Well, we talked
not want to come to
about.
Dallas?
Well,
I love Mark Cuban. Why does anybody want to go play for him? I don't get
I
it.
don't know. I think
it's
I'm
like
surprised. I
we
thought
talked
Mark
about
Cuban
earlier.
would. Like you said, I would think Mark Cuban probably be one of the
But
better
like we were
owners to
talking
play
about
for.
earlier, in
Yeah.
NBA terms, it's a small market.
That's true.
I
I
think
guess
Dallas
I
ain't
think
bad.
Dallas
Dallas
can
ain't
be
bad.
either or.
But I mean,
it's
if you look at small
Nobody
markets, though,
Luka.
if you a star in a small market, like you really
Right.
gonna kind of make more than you would in a bigger
Right.
market. Because I mean, you look
They can
at
pay you.
the height. I mean, like Tim Duncan, like a king in San Antonio.
Well, think about
Dirk
Dirk.
But
Nowitzki,
Think
think
about
about
when
that.
Steve
like
Nash was in Dallas.
But
They
this ain't the
love
same
Steve
era
Nash.
though. But think
It's
about this too.
yeah.
These
it's
ain't
That
these
is
kids
I
are
mean, you look
different.
at
the
Giannis. You
only
look at
thing.
These
Giannis in
kids are different
Milwaukee.
though.
You look at Giannis
But
in
Giannis
Milwaukee.
not Giannis not from wasn't born and raised in America, so his attitude is totally different from American
Yeah.
born players.
That's the problem
Mhm.
right there. These guys, the best players in the league, are foreign players. Like, and so they're foreign players. They don't
They
really have
small
the
markets.
history, the tradition. They don't care what he is. They're just playing.
Yeah,
Like
Right.
the
American-born
countries they come
players.
from, the countries they
Yeah.
come from is not like big
It's gonna
celebrities towns. You
You
know what I'm
could
saying? So they like the subtle life. They like
you
the
could you could drop Luka in Minnesota and he'll treat it like it's New York because he
yeah.
don't
Same with
understand.
Jokic. He's in
Yeah,
That's
Denver.
true.
Like
yeah, yeah.
That's true.
he's happy. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
don't have to be in LA driving all them fancy cars. He just happy with his cows
Like
and where
let's say
Cal, I think
let's say
Denver, you got more goats, man. You got more goats in Denver.
yeah,
let's
you know what I'm
say
saying?
let's say these guys, and this is far-fetched. Secretly, you can ask them where they want to play. The American-born players versus the European-born
LA,
players.
York.
Most of them guys gonna be screaming the big markets. Now the
Yeah.
foreign players, I can hear Giannis. I don't care.
I
Let me
play
just
ball. I just want to play ball.
just give me ball, I go. Like I play ball. Like, the king of Zamunda. I don't care. So, but my thing is that's the problem with the league. That's why basketball is just like crazy right now, bro. We don't have our American-born players ain't pulling their weight, bro. Like
They
You
good,
right.
solid. Like we have a lot of solid players, but we don't have no
Embiid
like
ain't even from
star.
here.
Yeah, Embiid.
Well,
Yeah, look at Embiid in
I
Philadelphia.
mean, just because you look at it now. I mean, you don't even have to be out of high school to be a millionaire now. I mean, what's that kid's name?
From where?
Mikey? Is it Mikey?
Mikey.
Yeah.
Look, man, he on 2K commercials.
Yeah, he not even. It's that great. Yeah.
And I don't even
Yeah,
think
we don't
he
even know
top
how
10.
good he gonna be.
I don't even think he top 10 in his position now.
Right.
Mm.
Right.
Oh wow.
But
Like people waiting on Bronny, like, and Bryce.
Yeah, he already got a shoe deal,
Bronny,
don't he? Bronny.
I think so.
Mikey,
Well,
I know
Nike, if I'm
Mikey
not
got a
mistaken.
shoe deal. I know he got a shoe deal with Puma.
Yeah, Bronny signed with Nike, didn't he?
Yeah. You
No,
know he's set
that's
up
a
with Nike.
given, though. That's a given, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
He
these
been
guys,
signed. He been
I
signed
don't like how
Nike
it's
since he
going
came
though.
out the womb.
That's why a lot of people complain about the NIL deals.
NIL.
Yeah, NIL deals. That's why people
That's the
complain about it.
NCAA's fault. That is all the NCAA's fault. Why?
Like
Because they were
I'm
greedy.
torn about it. I'm torn about it because
I get it.
y'all using these players and they making a lot of money for y'all. But I'm 19, I'm 18, you give me that much money? Oh, bro, you can't tell me nothing. And I'm humble. I'm a humble type.
Mindsets are different, man.
Yeah,
Mindsets
but I'm
are
saying
different
even in
nowadays.
my
Business
mindset,
oriented.
I'm not flashy. I never was a flashy guy. But
It's only an issue with predominant black sport. You notice that? And I saw this thing that was really alarming. That in the state of Michigan and in Florida, you're gonna take financial literacy classes to graduate. That's the issue with you got kids coming from poverty-stricken areas and they getting all this money, and it's like you can get everything I ever wanted in my life, and I don't care about football anymore. They take the passion out of it. But if you give a kid that was raised with money, that same money, it's different. You're looking at it different, right? So my deal is That's why you see the tennis player and the baseball player. They kind of manage it a little different. Black athletes, most black kids want to play football and basketball, and so therefore, we're not. They need to take financial. They need to help them, but don't take the money away from them. But you got to help them because, I mean, the NCAA been making money off these kids forever, bro. It's like
Forever.
Well, I agree with it from a college standpoint. Like, they should definitely make money off the likeness and image, but I mean, if you unless you got like a LeBron type player, I mean, you really taking a chance on some of these kids.
Yeah.
Giving them all this money and then they not amounting to anything and just kind of whispering away because they got their money. They not in there, putting in the grind for for all those sponsorships and deals.
I think that puts you in a different category too as teammates. When you in the same locker room too, at that age,
take the money out of it. We all athletes.
Yeah.
I was never that guy. I was one of the guys. When you're in the room with that guy, you don't never question that. So if a guy in the room is Michael Jordan, I'm John Paxson, I'm not looking at him like you're supposed to be making $55,000 too. No, you don't, John Paxson. No, you don't. You sit over there and you get your little $20,000 and you shut up. Because you gotta understand, bro. Bryce Young is his name, the quarterback for Alabama.
Yeah.
Is that dude. But what Bryce Young does to balance the playing field out, he buys stuff for his offensive linemen. He buys stuff for his teammates. He let them know, like, I need y'all. Those guys, it's those guys job to police that. College players handle it better than the high school.
Well, I don't think about more than basketball, more than it's fewer numbers than NFL than college. So I think it impacts a lot of college players, like college basketball players, more than college football players.
You gotta understand, Ben. The kids coming in. I'm sorry for cutting y'all. You gotta understand nowadays, comparing us to the kids nowadays, the kids are coming in now more business oriented.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of these kids are coming from poverty-stricken places, but they have a better understanding of how money works and everything that goes along with it now. So I don't want to just say these kids are irresponsible and can't handle it. And of course, you're gonna have some that can't, but I think the majority they can.
Well, the National Football
League. If you're great, you're gonna have Well, we'll just say this: if you're making that much money anyway, you're gonna have an agent, some type of financial.
That's what I was gonna say. The awareness.
No, I don't think it's that.
I mean, I was gonna say I think for the NBA, as far as basketball, I can't speak much on NFL, but I know with the NBA, the awareness is so high at this point. Everybody pretty much got a financial advisor. Like, it's hard to blow all your money in the NBA unless you like a Delonte West and you got some type of substance problem, or like Ben Gordon
gambling.
Ben Gordon going around stabbing people. Your boy.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, another Ben.
What happened? What happened to Ben Gordon?
He stabbed somebody.
Yep.
No, when was this?
Yeah, man. He I guess he's not taking his bipolar meds. I forgot when it may have been a month or two ago. But yeah, he stabbed somebody with a.
I knew something was wrong with Ben Gordon.
Good.
Yep.
I thought he was doing better because he had like on one of those media outlets, LeBron, like he wrote like a little monologue type thing, like talking about like why he's out the league, his bipolar disorder, and all that. I thought he was doing better. Yeah, man. It wasn't too long ago, but yeah, man, he stabbed somebody like with a needle or something.
Bro, let me ask you this though. Like with the NBA, I think something that we all are missing is the fact that the product is horrible because of them getting their money early. Like you should make them kids go to school, man, at least 2 years to get the experience of just honing their craft, getting better at their craft. The NFL gets it correct by making them go 3 years. People say it's like slavery, which is stupid. They talk about how they're hindering them. Bro, it's about the product. Your product, you got guys that can't go left in the NBA. You got guys in the NBA who everybody's shooting the jumper. It's like you don't have fundamentals are not what it used to be. Like that's what the old heads, they call them old heads. They're saying the older guys are better. They're looking at the game and saying y'all ruining it. Like
Exactly.
y'all dribbling the air out the ball. You know,
But you can't dribble neither.
You taking step back threes, bro. Listen to me, man. A step back three is a bad shot. You take that shot if the shot clock is going down or the game is on the line and you create that separation. But dude, you done beat the dude off the dribble and then you step back and shoot the ball, James Harden. You know, I ain't gonna let you slide with that outfit you wore for Christmas, looking like the Grinch that stole Pride Week. That's what you look like. But with that being said, the product is bad, man. Do y'all realize we watch the game and really like I don't know about anybody else. I get some of my best sleep on the NBA.
Analytics.
Yeah, that's not like I want to do. I don't want to feel like this. I feel like I have no attachment to NBA. Like if something happened, like they say we're gonna shut down the league for a year. I'm be like, well, dang, that sucks for y'all. I'm about to watch something else.
We're gonna holler at you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man.
If it's not a marquee team, I'm not watching.
I can't put my finger on it why I feel like that.
They're trying to promote the 3-pointer so damn much.
There's no parity in the league no more.
Yeah, that's too.
You know, in the NFL. In the NFL, you got like the Rams won it, but last year, and they terrible now. Somebody else gonna win the next. It's just
and rivals. That's always gonna be rivalry.
Like,
in the NFL, it don't matter if it's 10 years from now to 20 years later. It always gonna be that same rivalry with new guys. They're gonna carry that torch.
That's what I'm saying. And
everybody too buddy in the league.
In the league, it's like
that's another problem.
If you don't got 3 stars, 2-3 stars, then you tanking.
And another thing, that's why I think the young players get mad at NBA old heads because the old heads talking like it's a rivalry. They're like, bro, why you dissing me? Why you saying this about me? Blah blah blah. They're like, because that's how they look at the game as competition, as a comparator.
Man,
they looking at you.
Right.
The game
judge you as a comparator, and that's why they get all butthurt because. Right. That's how you compete. You say things like, yeah, I know this about you. Yeah, you can't go left. You can't do this and that. And they get butthurt about, that's them. But it's just the comparative nature. And they can't handle the comparative nature. They can't handle all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why.
They have to. They competing with 3 teams a year.
That's right. 3 teams. 3 teams. Don't get in the NBA finals, you know what I'm saying? You already can book it you already know who's going to be in it. I think that's why a lot of people, they said, all right, let's start watching after the NBA All-Star break. Nobody watched the NBA in the first game. They watched it, soon the season started, everybody watched the first couple games. After they're like, all right, we get back to it. It shouldn't be like that.
Let me ask something.
I probably say most of the viewership probably start the Christmas games and then after All-Star.
You know what helped the NBA out? Let me tell you what helped the NBA out. Stop showing these big market teams all the time on national TV. Put the little market teams on. People like to watch small market teams. People like to watch
Charlotte
Hornets. See, you read my mind. People like to watch the Hornets. They beat the Bucks tonight by 20. I'm just, LaMelo ain't been playing. Now he's back. I'd rather watch a younger team that I'm trying to figure out and watch them grow and develop. Like the last time that I was fully consumed with the NBA was when Oklahoma City was becoming a great team when they drafted Westbrook and they had Durant. They got James Harden. And I'm seeing Westbrook, coming backdoor for alleys, and they go from winning 12 games to 30 or 40. That's when the last time I was investing, and when they broke that up, I lost interest. But it's too much buddy going on in NBA.
You know what?
For one, go ahead.
It's like back then. At that time, you had KD and Russ and OKC. You had Kobe in LA, Bron, Bron wherever he was.
We had the Magic. We had the Dwight Howard.
Celtics,
Dallas was good.
So it was like more teams to watch.
And guess what? All of them were comparators.
Yeah,
they were playing hard.
Right, ain't nobody trying to watch. Ain't nobody trying to watch Detroit no more.
Let me ask you that. How many King games have y'all actually watched this year?
King?
Yeah.
One.
I watched 2.
I have not watched any. I haven't watched the second
0. I can't. I had to watch them on such an
How can you watch them though when they're not on TV every time? I mean, I understand they out
that's
west.
a great point. They're not on TV much.
But let me ask y'all this, man. You know, I feel like this is why I don't argue about the greatest of all time, because when you look at LeBron James is a great player all time, but he finessed the league.
Mm-hmm.
Once he got everybody like in his contact list, it was over with. Because what I can call KD, I can call Giannis, everybody just like praising him, and like when he was in the series against the Raptors. No, when he was in the series with the Raptors and DeMar was like, they got LeBron. So it's like, dude, like you gotta understand that it's okay. I don't have to hate you, but the dislike it creates competition. It makes
it's healthy.
When the Knicks and the Bulls used to play, Charles Oakley was best friends with Michael Jordan, but when they got on the court, Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley were good friends, but once they got on the court, it was like nothing. So my thing, bro, I just found
out I understand
that Isaiah Thomas' sister was dating Michael Jordan's brother, and Michael Jordan's Isaiah Thomas' nephew stayed with Michael Jordan, but we didn't know that because when they got on the court. Who's doing that in the league now, man? We y'all take the game too serious. Like,
man, you see Isaiah Thomas.
That's why we can't comprehend though.
To this day,
that's why I can't comprehend though. Like I'm a competitor, but when I play against Dustin, like I didn't see Dustin as a friend on the court. I'm like, I know him. Bro, I'm about to try to shut him down. I'm trying to make him cry.
You know what I'm saying? On injury, Ben trying to put you on injury reserve.
You can ask Dustin how many times I push him out of midair.
bro, listen. On some real crap.
That's a bit far, Ben. I ain't gonna lie. That's a bit far.
Like,
hey, Ben used to stick his foot out, try and trip you.
Yeah.
Ben Lambier. That's his name, Ben Lambier.
RC, I got a question.
Let me tell you this. I did see Dustin so mad. He was on a fast break. I texted him down. He had smooth layup. And I gave him a little nudge in the back. He went flying. Man, he got up so fast. He like, there's a foul. He just started screaming. I was like, I grabbed the rebound, just ran down the court laughing. But he was yelling at coach. I was like, bro, this dude lost his marbles. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. When I see Dustin, when we play against like competitive mode switch on, like I don't see him as a friend. I see him as a foe. I just can't help that. You know, yeah, I'll try and injure him. I'm playing dirty, but that's just a competitive spirit in me. You know,
that's not competitive spirit, man.
That's just wrong, bro. You can't.
Nah, man.
Push that man like that.
Hey, what they say?
Then Ben act like he don't like. Ben act like he don't know what's going on.
You do that to your opponent, not your teammate, Ben.
Hey,
come on,
if
man.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Hey, yo, Ben. Let me tell you something. Ben injured the same exact guy both times we played him on the same ankle. Ben took out the same ankle both times we played the same guy.
Bro, wow.
No, he slipped. I ain't have nothing to do with that. I was sticking to that story and touch him.
Wow.
That's not. He's like made of glass. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I can't get down the NBA because I feel like they too buddy. Like they be over there cracking jokes at the free throw. I'm like, bro, I'm in a whole different mindset. Like Kobe, you know what I'm saying? Kobe chewing on the gun, looking. They trying to talk to Kobe. Kobe ain't trying to hear all that. MJ trying to hear all that. Larry Bird ain't trying to hear all that.
Mainly RC. I got a question for all y'all. Okay, RC, you brought up LeBron's pretty much finessing the league as far as like with the sign-ins and, you know, pretty much playing towards the rules to benefit himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, looking at that now, how does it feel to go back and listen to what Phil Jackson said about LeBron and his posse?
Ooh.
Yep, he was right.
He was right.
What did he say?
They made it sound like he was racist. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Guy said posse.
Yeah, because he said posse. Pretty much to make a long story short, Phil Jackson pretty much called LeBron pretty much trying to use the rules and change everything to benefit him. And even before clutch sports start, and I'm not saying LeBron is wrong or anything for starting clutch sports and giving people opportunities, yada yada. Miss me with all that. But Phil Jackson caught what LeBron was doing before LeBron started doing it. And he called him out in a sense. and Phil Jackson was pretty much called racist for doing it.
Yeah.
So
We know
that's
Phil.
wild. Hey,
Phil got
guys, let's go over the NBA All-Star list real quick.
A joke.
Yeah. Yeah, did y'all see that that tweet NBA had out talking about if you register an NBA ID on their website, your vote counts as 3 or something like that? Y'all didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, I'm just shaking my head because it's nonsense. You got people
Mhm.
making the All-Star list that shouldn't even be on there.
So the
I
guards,
saw Andrew Wiggins is ahead of Devin Booker and Damian Lillard. I don't know
That's
how
a
that
joke.
happened.
He been hurt.
John Morant, like, come on, man.
yeah, right
Yeah,
now,
and John Morant. I don't know
right
how
now,
that's possible.
right now, here's the guards from 1 to 10 that's in the running. But the list goes as Curry, Luka, John Morant, Alexander, Clay, Russell Westbrook, Lillard, Devin Booker, Austin Reeves, Jordan Poole. So that's
I can take 6 people off that list now.
10 right there. So of course they're gonna dwindle down, but that's the top 10 right now. Now the front court we have LeBron James, Jokic, Davis, Zion, Wiggins, George. What's that? Laura McCark? I can't say it. I can never say his name.
Lord Marketing.
Yeah, marketing. Draymond Green, Kawhi Leonard, Looney.
Mhm.
No.
Kawhi
Kawhi, Looney.
time out.
Come on,
Kevin
man.
Looney.
Yes,
Yo,
that's
what?
10. He's 10th.
That's crazy.
So here's
is
the
Yeah,
East.
that's why nobody don't watch.
Yeah, here's the East. Kyrie, Mitchell, Harden, Jalen, Trey, DeMar, Lamar Ball, Tyrese, Halliburton, Derrick Rose, Garland. That's the guards in the East, top 10.
It's better. It's better.
All right, the front court for the East is Kevin Durant, Giannis, Embiid, Tatum, Butler, Pascal, Kuzma, Pachero. I think I said that right.
Yeah, Pantera. Man, get my boy name right, man.
Yeah. Clayston and Jared Allen, 10.
I'm not mad at the East. I'm disappointed in the West.
It's not bad. The West, I don't know what's going on.
That's terrible.
You got to be something going like
Where-
that. Can't be fan voting.
It is.
I think it is. Yeah,
It
Man,
is.
what kid you say, man? Let me go get this Andrew Wiggins jersey real quick.
Remember they had Zaza Pachulia starting, remember?
Golden State
That's
Warriors.
crazy. He got more votes. Andrew Wiggins got more votes than John Morant. That's crazy.
That is Golden State fans voting, getting those 3 that Ben talking about.
For one, people Wiggins that are hurt shouldn't even be qualified.
Wiggins had over 1 million votes.
That's a joke.
And John Morant only have 915,000.
That's a joke.
Clay only got around 500,000.
Why is Anthony Davis in the discussion of being an All-Star weekend?
He not even gonna play. He won't even be available.
I don't see why Kawhi.
Why is Kawhi? Right. I can go on and
names. People just vote on their favorite players. That's
That's
why.
Where is
Anthony Davis, man?
Where is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
Yeah, he's on there, but he only have 911,000.
Man's averaging over 30 a game. I'm just saying.
He's 4th on the list.
Yeah, he balling.
He probably should be over John Morant with those numbers, though.
He should be over John Morant. They ain't winning though.
But on the East side, you know who need to be starting?
Who?
Halliburton.
Yeah.
Facts.
They were comparing his numbers to who was that? It wasn't John Morant. I seen somewhere they're comparing numbers, and his numbers up there.
Pure point right there. But I missed the old All-Star games in the 90s and the 2000s.
Man, those jerseys was fire, man. I remember I used to want those All-Star jerseys so bad.
I used to love it when they just let them wear their jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I love that too.
I'm sick of this team LeBron, team Curry, team Kyrie.
Yeah.
Stupid. That's stupid, man. Don't let the man go pick who he want.
That easy. You create a social club by doing Team LeBron,
Like, let me
Team
say this
Kyrie.
too. The NBA is so Europeanized now with the whole idea of having a tournament at some point,
Yep.
in-season tournament.
Oh,
It's just horrible idea. Like, you just messing up my whole childhood, man. You're messing up my whole life. I'm talking about NBA, in-season basketball tournament, and then the All-Star game. They always ran up and down the court, but now they really just like it's
This
just
a
It's
joke
wasted.
the
now.
Harlem Globetrotters out there.
The dunk contest is horrible. The 3-point contest is horrible, man. It's just you letting big shoot threes. Carl Anthony Towns winning three.
I mean,
Man,
you know it's bad when they talking about like social media dunkers competing in the NBA dunk contest.
Yeah.
Like, how you gonna compete in the NBA dunk contest? You ain't even
He
in
not
the
in
NBA.
NBA.
bro, listen. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to y'all, man.
Mm.
Zion have some of the most basic dunks, but because it's him, it's unbelievable
It's
just watching
explosive
him
though,
do it.
Ty.
Okay,
It's explosive, SRC.
right, but I'm saying it's basic stuff that we've seen done, but when he do it, it's worth paying. What's the price of admission?
You gotta do it.
What the problem is, we can't get our stars in those
To do it.
games to do it, bro.
Amen.
Like, that's the
I'll
problem.
never forgive LeBron.
Man,
I will never forgive LeBron for not doing
LeBron really
Brian
did
started
ruin
that.
it. LeBron ruined
Brian
it.
started that,
It's
man.
LeBron's fault. Yeah.
Yep.
The dunk contest.
I'll never
LeBron
forgive
ruined
him.
the dunk
But
I
you gotta
never
go.
understood his
I-
reasoning why
But bro,
not.
He didn't want to lose. That's why he didn't do it. He
In
didn't want to lose.
in LeBron's defense, go back and watch LeBron high school All-American dunk contest. He
was
participated in it. It was
He did.
horrible.
It was.
He kept doing the
It was
same
that bad?
dunk.
I mean, it was.
You didn't
He
watch
was just.
the
It was
McDonald's stuff. You
basic.
didn't watch that?
Like let me tell you, it came down between him and Shannon Brown.
Yep.
Shannon Brown got
Shannon Brown.
wild. Man,
Yeah,
look,
they
man,
gave it to
shout
him.
out to my boy Shannon Brown, man. I'm sorry for what
They gave LeBron.
They gave LeBron.
Shannon Brown, yeah, he got robbed. I mean, Shannon Brown was doing crazy stuff, but like because it was LeBron
doing his old signature.
And I mean, he was just
dunks.
doing. I mean, even when you see LeBron like dunking in practice, he's not doing like Vince Carter. Like he mostly just throwing it off the track upstairs and then doing like that basic. I think they call it like the Cleveland Slam or something like that.
Cleveland
Akron Slam. I call it something like that.
Hold on, call it Cleveland Slam.
Y'all right though, because he did Karl Malone dunk in game one time. I was like, why did you do that,
bro? This is the thing.
Even when he tried to do emulate that Kobe dunk, like it just don't look right.
This is the problem with the athletic players in the league too. If you look at it, like they did Aaron Gordon wrong. Zach LaVine, they did. Zach LaVine just kind of like wore on us after a while. Like the whole dunk contest between Dwight Howard and Nate Robinson was horrible because Nate took 1,000 attempts. But my point is this, man. The stars make the league. The NFL gets it right. The stars make the league. No, the NFL don't get it right because their Pro Bowl is trash too. But the stars make the league. You got to have Giannis in a dunk contest. I know it probably look crazy, but hey.
Just once.
Just get in there and just take off on the 3-point line, Giannis. Just do it because you can.
Yeah.
You can do it. I mean, he's that long and athletic that he can take off above the 3-point line, I believe, and make a dunk. But the league don't have any creativity because they pretty much like they're thinking too much. They're thinking too much. You just gotta.
They just don't care. They just don't care. They're like, we're gonna sell money anyway. We're gonna get money.
Kevin Durant need to be in a 3-point contest. I mean, we can see it. Kevin Durant. We will watch it because it's you. They too cool. Everybody want to be over there.
Everybody want to be the person holding the camera, like be on social media, like we live on Instagram. Check
holding
us out.
Fake holding each other back. Come on, man.
It's wild. All right, guys, we gotta come close to the end here. Is there anything else y'all want to bring up? I know we didn't get a chance to go with college football. I'll just ask this: who do y'all have? TCU or Georgia?
Georgia.
I'm going with TCU.
Oh, wow. Okay. CJ Stroud. It ain't personal. They beat Michigan, but this is why I'm taking TCU
because they made a believer out of me. If Georgia walk into that game like they walk into the game against Ohio State, TCU
I
gonna
agree.
run away with it. Don't overlook the Horned Frogs, man. Y'all got my respect.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Georgia.
I'm going with Georgia too. CJ Stroud, that boy he might be number one pick. If they looking for a quarterback, I know you don't like.
I'll take either or.
You take either. Or. Well,
Bryce
Texas might
Young
take
or
CJ.
CJ.
Yeah, okay.
If the Texans take CJ Stroud, I will gladly take Bryce Young.
Let me say this before we get off this thing, man. CJ Stroud had a whole month to prepare for Georgia defense, which isn't good. Georgia defense isn't as good as it was last year. Do we all agree?
I agree.
Okay. CJ Stroud is throwing to Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yep.
Don't get caught up into these Ohio State quarterbacks. He played the Michigan team who couldn't stop a nosebleed the other day, and we made him look average.
That's true.
We don't got the best defensive cornerback. We don't have the best linebackers, but we made him look average, and that's because he had to play from week to week. So go ahead and take him. Go ahead and take him, because I'm trying to tell y'all right now.
I'll take Bryce before CJ.
When the last time Ohio State had a good quarterback, Ben?
Good question.
Justin.
Now he good. See, I
didn't say he was bad though, RC. I like Justin Fields.
I like him too, but I'm just saying, bro, take Bryce.
Cause Bennett,
CJ's good, but he's just...
that's enough a 4-year guy. He's a senior.
Who?
You gonna load up on him too?
Who?
Bennett.
Oh, he about 30.
Stinson Bennett.
Yeah.
Listen,
RC,
bro.
you take him too?
Listen.
4 years.
15 going on 45, man.
Listen. I'm gonna take back what I said. I'm going with Georgia because he got the 13 on it. Guess who wear 13?
Oh my
Ben?
goodness.
Brock Purdy.
Hey, look, that's the only good thing Brock Purdy has.
Bro,
13 is my number, right? You know 13 is my number.
That's Dan Marino number. That ain't your number.
That's
Dan Marino number.
Hey, Dustin, what number did I have in high school? What number was that?
That's Odell Beckham Jr. number.
That's 13.
Bro,
that's my number.
Bro, answer this for me before we go.
Uh-huh.
How do this always story time with Ben? We gonna get a story time with Ben. And listen, for all the viewers that listen to Ben, who had 2 flagrant fouls, whoever that guy was, he broke his ankle, he walking around with bone spurs. You wrong for that, dog.
Hey man, hey, true story. I promise you. You played the University Christian. Ben took both times we played him. Second time he had the ankle brace off. Man, Ben took him out in the first quarter.
Hey, Ben got me scuffling in the church league game.
Bruh.
Hey, I can believe.
Bruh, how are you out there chop blocking in basketball, man?
Come on,
man, it didn't happen like they do slip.
What you do? You tripped, right? You smart man. You know not to admit this.
I confess. The first time, I don't know how he did it, but he got past me on baseline. That's the number 1 rule. Do not let the player drop baseline.
Yes.
So you try to hurt him, bro?
I got mad. And I kind of nudged him. I nudged him when he was going up, and he kind of went flying. I don't know. And he landed wrong.
Bro, your new nickname is Mad Dog No Good, bro. That's your new nickname.
It pissed me off. I kind of lost my cool. It pissed me off. He go baseline. I never let nobody go baseline.
We used to do our running around this neighborhood, right? Man, you see Ben back there cutting through your it was like, I think it was like 1 lap was like half a mile. You used to have to run like 4 laps. Ben ran like maybe 2 laps cut across some yards. And then, hey, coach, yeah, I did my 4 laps.
Dude is foul, bro.
Hey,
man, you was a bad kid, bro.
Or the one he would tell our 9th grade coach, he'd be like, "Oh, I just went the long way."
Hey, my time was good when it matters, though. When I ran my 2 mile, my time was A1. So I ain't had to do all that running like they wanted to.
Cheating the system.
Anyway, that's it for sure. No more story time. No more confessions. No more story time. It's gonna get off this show. Hey, y'all can check us out on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch. To type in VOA Sportscast. Our Voice of the Fans will pop up. Like and subscribe. We thank y'all for the support, and we'll be back next Wednesday. We're gonna have Coach AP and Pridmore on. Talk about what he's doing for youth baseball. And tune into the show. It's going to be a great one, man. And we out of here.
Peace.
See y'all guys later.